He's on it. It's right in front of him. This is Cannon Calton. He's almost inside of the tornado.
Oh my gosh.
He's like almost in it.
I see it. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Tornado's right there, I think on his left. Yeah, right there. That's the tornado.
Here we go.
So live shot of the tornado. Southwest of Thayer. The wind is crazy.
Slow down for a second here.
There's a huge tornado right there on the left. Not that this is related, but this is his first day chasing on Radar Omega, and this is, I think, his first day chasing full time. And he is literally almost inside of this tornado right now. Look at how high the winds are.
It's right here.
I think there was a power flash right there in the middle of his screen. There's sirens up there.
That popped up so fast.
Maybe an officer there.
It's be just to the left.
There's a tornado directly to his left right now. Look at the wind. This is dangerous what he's doing right now.
I think it's going to be just to the left. My windshield wipers have stopped working or something. I don't know what's going on.
Power flash, I think. He's inside of the tornado right now, or almost inside of it.
Oh my gosh. I think we're going to slow down
very
here.
Tense. There are trees everywhere, too.
It's just to our left, though. Trying to see if there's a clear slot. I can't see much right now. This guy's freaking brights are blinding me.
Tornado's off to his left.
Okay, it's just to the left. I'm going to get to a clearing here. We should be able... Oh, my gosh.
Whoa, there's debris.
There's nobody in that car right there. Nobody's in that car.
I don't know if a car got flipped over there or if that was just off the side of the road.
Destroyed car, the side of the road.
Maybe the tornado just passed.
There's a break in the trees right here. It's suddenly getting very calm. Okay, I see it to the left. I see it to the left here.
This tornado's about to directly hit Thayer, Indiana.
Past a semi. Gonna go slowly in case. Oh, we might have a tree.
The tornado's right in front of him there. The wind is picking up again. It got calm. Now it's getting intense again. I think what we just saw was the rear flank downdraft, and that might have flipped over that car. Now you have, oh my, we got a big tree in the road. So it's some very intense winds here. Winds are changing directions too, where he's at.
It's just to the left up here.
There are large trees down in the road. There's a semi, some sort of truck here. Bunch of logs.
Okay, I just figured out why my air wasn't working. Okay,
we're
going to get to an open field.
Significant
tornado. We're in an open field within a mile.
Moving towards Roselawn and Thayer.
We'll be able to see it just fine.
Right there. I think it's right there on the right there. That's the tornado. Yeah, it's right there. So it's on the right there.
Oh my gosh. There it is. There it is.
That's a big time tornado.
Right there.
It's crazy that you can even see this, but there's just so much lightning that you can see it. That tornado is about to go. It's on State Route 10 right now.
I can't use zoom at all. Okay, we can't zoom in the dark. I know that now.
Wind is this is now the legit rear flank downdraft surge. We just lost him. We're gonna keep you updated. He's literally inside of it almost. Keep an eye on him in case he comes back. Hopefully he's okay. He was basically inside of it. So again, that tornado is right on State Route 10 right now. It's going right towards Forest City and Roselawn. This is still a large tornado. And again, it's producing significant damage from what we're seeing. If you are in this pink polygon, you need to be in your safe place. He's back. He's good. Tornado again right in front of us here. It's going to be crossing the road. It's right there. Got power flashes right there too.
It's huge. It's right in front of us. These guys are crazy.
We're driving right towards it.
Whole car is shaking.
I am shocked this is not a tornado emergency. I'm actually stunned. This tornado's gotten a lot more rain wrapped over the last few minutes. It is right over Thayer.
I think we'll go now because there's guys in front of me. So as long as I don't see them get destroyed, I'm safe then, right?
And tornado's right in the middle of your screen right now.
Yeah,
that is a big-time tornado.
Oh, yeah, I can still see it. Yep. Big bowl funnel with a large circulation under it. It's switching between condensed and uncondensed at moments.
I don't know what else I can say at this point other than this is just a catastrophic situation that's happening. And this tornado's been on the ground.
As somebody who never chases at night, one time I do, and I decided to do something like this.
The tornado's now right over his road.
Let me check my radar real quick. Don't want to get myself into something I'm not. Don't want to kill myself accidentally. Okay, it seems like it's just to the north.
Tornado's just crossed over the road here.
You got a jackknife semi.
And now there's a jackknife semi right where this tornado is basically at.
I thought I was stuck. I was going to see if he needed help, but... My bad. I thought he was stuck.
All right, he's good.
Seems like he just got jackknifed. He's okay.
Tornado's still right in front of him. It just crossed over the road. This tornado is now hitting Thayer. It's about to hit the Ponderosa Sun Club.
Seems like it's just following the path.
Lake Holiday Camp and Roselawn. About to take a hit from this. There's a lot of residential communities here. There is a tornado, guys. Again, what we're looking at is a storm chaser literally almost next to this tornado right now. We had a very clear view of it just a few moments ago. See all the police sirens up there too. There's debris all over the roadway here.
Everyone's kind of
a lot of it minor, but obviously this is, I don't even think this is where the tornado is. Again, I do not look at this and think there's just a few branches flying around. There's an actual legit significant tornado happening. We don't know where that damage is. It might be off to his left, might be off to the right. We don't really know. There's at least debris in the roadway. So the winds are obviously significant enough. And again, that right there is your tornado. And it's about to go directly into either Roselawn or Forest City. Forest City and Roselawn, it could be a catastrophe in a moment with this tornado. It is still significant. It is moving right into Roselawn. About to cross over Interstate 65. Guys, if you're traveling on I-65, do not travel through this tornado warning right now. Avoid it for now. If you want, you can go around it. Just wait. You never know. The tornado might lift before getting there, or it might still be on the ground. It could go either way, but it's obviously a very dangerous situation with this going over I-65. A lot of truck drivers out there this evening. There's a lot of people driving in general. A very dangerous situation for sure. We still have 5 tornado warnings. We still have one in Oklahoma City. And that one right now, we do have a little area of increasing rotation currently near Midwest City. They've just issued a new tornado warning for Choctaw, Hara.
A new tornado warning has
been issued. McLeod. Kickapoo Nation, you guys are included in this too, so seek shelter. This is a live view of that storm right now. Large wall cloud on the southeast side of Oklahoma City. That is Storm Chaser Mezzo Hunter. You can watch him inside of the Radar Omega app. And guys, there are a ton of storm chasers. Got 17 live on Radar Omega. You can look at all of them inside of the app. They got that like new chaser dashboard thing. And so you can see them there as well. But there is an ongoing wall cloud there. That is moving east right now. No tornado warnings in Texas anymore. We still have one in Missouri. We have one in Iowa. Honestly, the most concerning still is over here in, oh my God, the most concerning by far is in Indiana. This thing is insane. It is still going. We don't have a deep debris signature, but there is 100% still a tornado in progress right now. That is a tornado right there. West of I-65, big time tornado about to cross right over Interstate 65 in just a moment. Storm Chaser Cannon Calton, he's again next to where this tornado is. It's right in front of him. See if we get clear visual again on it. It has gotten a lot more rain wrapped over the last few minutes. When you think it's weakening, it's not. This thing has been cranking this entire time. So he is, again, only about half a mile or so probably from the actual tornado. His Radar Omega location is not updating anymore, but he is next to it. So eerie.
Alrighty, so we're gonna quickly. Gotta watch this. Holy moly, that was a big gust of wind. That almost blew me right off the road. That was crazy. Yeah, random gust of
Hey,
wind.
Claire, for
I
sewer
can't
chat.
see visual of it. It's moving north.
Shauna just said with the sewer chat, my
Gonna
husband and
try
I
to get
just
on
left
this
that area where the tornado
freeway
is.
up
We're safe
here.
and we're safe in Remington, Indiana. We saw the
85
tornado.
and get to it
That's crazy.
from there.
So again, there is still a tornado down, and it's about to cross Interstate 65. Do we have traffic cams here or no? I don't know if this part of Indiana has any. So again, tornado's about to cross right over Interstate 65 in just a moment. We have Storm Chaser, Cannon Carlton on this. Tornado Pagey is located right here. We now have an extremely dangerous situation, severe warning in Palo Pinto and Stevens counties in Texas. That is going to be for 80-mile-per-hour winds. So back over near Dallas-Fort Worth, again, big line of thunderstorms marching to the east right now. Significant damaging winds right now in central Texas, marching towards DFW. And on top of that, there is a possibility of embedded tornadoes in that line. Oklahoma City still has a large hook echo right now. So let me put Mezzo Hunter slot 3. Mezzo Hunter will be bottom right of your screen. He's on this tornado warning right now on the east side of Oklahoma City. If you're in downtown Oklahoma City, you are okay. East side, anywhere literally from or east of I-35, you need to continue to be in your safe place. Again, this supercell is still very discreet. Hasn't produced a tornado since about an hour ago or so back over to the west of Mustang, but may do so again as it moves towards Kickapoo Nation, Rossville, and McLeod. All right, so bottom right of your screen, that is a live look at that lowering. We also have some big storms moving towards Wichita, Kansas right now. $half sized hails, 70-mile-per-hour winds moving northeast towards Cheney and Wichita. That's been an area hard hit recently by significant severe weather. And then again, the big story right now, we got a lot of storms west of Chicago. The big story, though, over the last few hours has been this discrete supercell.
Hey, Max, I'm in some pretty incredible hail here on the road. If you have time and want to show it.
And that area of rotation, again, currently near Thayer, still a large tornado. I think what's happening right now, this is concerning. So what's happening right now is that our initial area, the initial tornado that we just had, is now beginning to occlude off to the north and west. We have a new area of rotation maybe developing near Virgie. So we could have a mesocyclone handoff happening, which means a new tornado could be developing or forming. So that is concerning. Tornado Pagey is pretty much next to that area of rotation, so we're going to keep an eye on them. So let me put Tornado Pagey slot 2. Apparently, Edgar O'Neill has some really large hail. Holy crap. This is over near, I think it's Leakey, Texas. That's hail. There's hail everywhere. That is insane. Looks like it snowed. That's all hail. Hail no. Got a lot of hail over there in Texas. Some Storm Chaser Edgar O'Neill. Riley has an urgent update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, looking at the storm near Wyoming, Illinois, this is definitely latched the boundary, presents a very similar to our other storm. I'd expect a tornado warning for this shortly, and this could potentially be a long track tornado if it remains latched to the boundary.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. All right, guys, if you're near Hennepin, Henry, Wyoming, Lakin, any of these areas here, we got a discrete supercell, and this could be our next one. All right. So again, large area, at least a broad rotation, large hook echo extending over into Wyoming, approaching 17 and 40. And this one's taken a pretty similar path to the other one. It's going to be going right towards Streeter, Morse, Shanahan, long-term going towards Kankakee, which is an area that has a lot of tornado damage from the tornado that is still ongoing right now in Indiana, still happening. We still have a tornado down right now. It's unbelievable. Cannon Carlton is on
Lost power
location.
as we were driving
A
through.
new tornado warning has been issued.
Well, that timing's crazy. Riley just talked about it. Again, timing is pretty crazy on the stream a lot of the time. So we have a new tornado warning for Wyoming, Tulane, and then just south of 93. So seek shelter if you're in this tornado warning. Get away from windows and get on the lowest floor possible. All right, so that's currently moving to the east, going towards Henry and Lakin. All right, what I was just saying is that you can now see where Cannon Carlton is. He is now on the south side of where the tornado is. We have Tornado Pagey near where that new area of circulation is developing. There's a real possibility we could have twin tornadoes too. So let me put Connor Croft slot 3. Latest scan, that tornado is now directly going over I-65. So the tornado has now just hit the north side of Roselawn. It is now approaching Forest City, assuming it's still on the ground, which we think it is. It's about to hit Forest City in just a second.
Okay, that was that main road we just crossed. I think. I can't really tell on my map. There we go.
So it's Cannon Calton again, right
Okay, so that's the
near the
highway right
I-65
here, so-
State Route 10 corridor. It's about a mile and a half south of the tornado. Can't really see much right now. It'd be off to his left. Winds is pretty calm where he is, so he's probably just outside of where that strongest area of rotation is. But that tornado, again, just crossed over I-65 over the last few minutes. Kansas City's been getting hit pretty hard by hail recently. We have a little hook on this storm near Liberty. They have a tornado possible tag on this storm. So over here in Missouri, just north of Kansas City, we got to watch this cell right here. It is moving towards Richmond, Carrollton, and then eventually going towards Leonis and Catesville. And Western Missouri, again, another discrete cell there that could be capable of producing a tornado down the line. This Oklahoma City storm still looks crazy. Not really rotating much. It's still been pretty outflowy for the while. But if you're over in Choctaw, Hara, or McLeod, you need to be staying away from windows and on the lowest floor possible. We have over 120,000 people watching. Once again, if you are just tuning in, like the stream, share the stream. Again, we are live with tornado outbreak coverage. We've had several strong tornadoes already as we forecasted today, and this outbreak is far from over. I do want to remind you, I know it's 7:30, and it might seem like this outbreak is going to be winding down in the next hour. It's not. And we have the possibility of tornadoes all the way through about 4 a.m. tonight. Greatest threat will be from now all the way until about 1. So we have multiple hours of a nocturnal tornado threat upcoming. You can, on the left side of your screen, that I think we just saw a power flash there where Cannon Calton is on this storm near Thayer. Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, just so everyone knows, the Storm Prediction Center did go ahead and continue that moderate risk for basically the same areas we have been talking about. It did not get any smaller. There's still a good chance that we're going to see tornadoes track through the same areas that we've been talking about all day.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. So yeah, we'll have the moderate risk of severe weather, and that will be on stream at some point here soon. Again, moderate risk of severe weather has been continued here across the Midwest as we still have an ongoing tornado outbreak. And again, I know we're talking about that supercell a lot. This other supercell that is ongoing near Wyoming could be the next one to watch. Again, we got a large hook echo, very strong inflow moving towards Lakin and eventually towards Interstate 39. So that storm needs to be watched for closely. We got storms going up everywhere right now in eastern Iowa too. Got a lot of hail and wind, lots of lightning. We got a tornado warning still in effect northwest of Birmingham or Burlington for the next couple of minutes. And then we got a lot of big storms right now making their way towards Chicago. Mostly hailstorms, but there will be some damaging winds and still a low-end tornado threat as this all continues to track to the east. We have this other storm too near Peru, which has been north of the boundary, but if it can get south and east like this other supercell has, this one might be capable of producing a tornado going towards Ottawa, as well as Grand Ridge, and then eventually going towards Morris. We still have a significant tornado in progress. I'm going to go over to Cannon Calton. Tornado's off to the left.
Okay, so we have to be wary because we are now.
It'll be off to his left. I can't really see much right now. There's some low-hanging clouds. There's still a tornado down near Forest City.
Southeast of it, sorry.
It is directly hitting the town. Going towards Demote. It's going to be approaching the Strack and Van Til, Spencer Park. This tornado is almost going outside of the tornado warning. So we have a tornado right now, right here. And then this is our hook echo, and this would be where a new tornado is going to try to form. So we have possibly up to 2 tornadoes with this storm. We only have 1 confirmed right now. They mess with the super chat. I'll show where the boundary is in a second. Thank you also, Ashton, for the super chat.
For all these guys to pass me.
So tornado is going to be off to the, presumably to the right.
They probably think I'm crazy, but
It's almost impossible to tell at this point. Obviously, it is nighttime. He is looking north now towards this tornado.
Just over these trees somewhere.
The cell could have as many as 2 different tornadoes, the supercell.
Tornado's back here, or at least if it's still on the ground, it's back there. And then the new circulation is just to our right.
Also, big update for our severe weather outlook tonight. While we continue to see if we can see that tornado, they have grown the enhanced risk of severe weather. So if you're in that orange area, we now have an enhanced risk of severe weather tonight. It did not include the south side of Kansas City and Oklahoma earlier. It now includes everywhere from Northwest Ohio into the Texas and Mexico border. So very large area is currently under a tornado, or at least under an enhanced risk of severe weather. So damaging winds, very large hail, and a few strong tornadoes are possible. Again, it does not matter what color shading you're in. You can still see a strong tornado tonight, literally anywhere in this area. So again, please make sure that you're staying weather aware. Again, that other tornado, it's been a powerful tornado. I want to point out this thing's been on the ground for over an hour, right? And it is now occluding, but it's taking forever to occlude. So this tornado is going to be away here in a second. And then a new tornado is trying to form now near Kersey and Stoutburg, going towards Wheatfield in Indiana. So that initial tornado is now lifted off to the north and east. It is occluding, even though it's still on the ground. And then a new one is going to try to form over here near Deer Park. So definitely concerning, because that tornado was on the ground for over an hour, and it's been occluding for upwards, I think, of 15 or 20 minutes. So it takes a while for tornadoes to weaken when they're on the ground for this long, and they're so powerful. So that is what we're seeing in real time right now. Storm Media has a large lowering right here. Somebody put Storm Media slot 2.
This is an emergency alert. A large and strong tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
All right, we have a new PDS tornado warning. That is going to be for those in Wheatfield, Teft, just south of Couts. So if you're in this tornado warning, you need to get to your storm shelter, basement, closet, or bathroom, get away from windows and get on the lowest floor possible and get to an interior room of your home or building. Again, brand new, particularly dangerous situation tornado warning just to the west of North Judson. This is a live look at that lowering. Connor has a pretty good view of it. You can see the wall cloud right there.
Gonna do it up there.
That's the new area of interest. And this is one of the best chaser cams that you're going to see. You can actually see the actual base. And so if there's a tornado, we'll clearly see it. This will not be rain wrapped either.
Directly in front of us.
But strong rotation developing right where he's looking. There's a large wall cloud dingling down here near Ninman in Virgie, Indiana. So that's the bowl right there. That's the area of interest.
Garrett, if you're not almost done, I don't want to wait much longer.
I want to point out real quick that over here, off to the north again, we have that other tornado that's still in progress. This is a new tornado that's trying to form. That's the old tornado that's moving northeast. That is why this tornado warning polygon is kind of it looks kind of weird. It's a large area, and that's why. There's, again, 2 different areas of circulation. There's basically there's 2 circulations, possibly 2 tornadoes is what we're looking at. We also have a new severe warning for those in Kingsford Heights, Knox, North Judson, and Winnemac. If you're in these areas, you need to be ready to go to your storm shelter for an incoming tornado threat. Still very strong rotation there. We still have a tornado down near Forest City. It's unbelievable. That tornado has been going for over an hour.
It's not down. It's not down. It was just that tree that made it look like it.
When did this tornado start?
Please don't be in the road,
Almost
anybody.
in Kankakee.
Guys, get out of the road!
Bro, he's yelling at drivers. Hey, can somebody look when this tornado started, or approximately when it started? Here, Kankakee.
Yep. Turning here.
No, I'm gonna go one more.
That is a large wall cloud that we're looking at right now here near Stoutsburg. This is gonna be our next tornado right here. I think we're probably gonna get one. I have pretty high confidence we're gonna get another one.
Keep an eye on it, guys. We got visual.
Yeah, right there in the middle of your screen, that is a large wall
Unless
cloud.
it's uncondensed. I don't know if it's down. Yeah, it's got to be close, though. It's got to be close.
We've had a PDS tornado warning for 1 hour and 10 minutes, so it's probably, again, this tornado that we've been looking at, not this one, this is going to be a new one. The one that's still on the ground right now has been on the ground for upwards of 1.5 hours. This thing right here, it's still going. It's just east of I-65. I cannot believe it is still down. It's crazy. This thing started at, if you go back on the radar loop here, it started at about 6:20. So this thing's been on the ground for a little over an hour and 20 minutes approximately. Assuming it didn't cycle in between, which it might have, but it has been on the ground at least on and off for the last hour and 20 minutes. And this is its occluding. Again, it's turning to the left. It's basically a drunknado. All right. So it's going back off to the north now. It's almost going towards I-65. If you're over near range line, you need to be in your safe place. There's no tornado warning there, but this tornado is now going to the northwest. And we obviously have another tornado trying to drop right now in this large hook echo near Kersey, Wheatfield, and Teft. It's back over to Connor. He's on the south side of the hook echo. That is had a pretty good view of the wall cloud.
Clearing.
Not seeing a clear view anymore. I think he is now behind trees.
There it is.
We'll go back to him in a second. We're going to keep everybody bottom of your screen. All three of multiple chasers that are on that storm right now. We have 4 tornado warnings. We do not have one in Iowa anymore. We do not have one in Missouri anymore. We still have that one for the east side of Oklahoma City. This one's been trying for a while. It has not dropped a tornado, but still a large hook echo. Lots of lightning on this cell. The sun is now fully set in Oklahoma, so it is now a nocturnal tornado threat. Hara and McLeod, you guys are in the path of, again, this big storm, still producing upwards of tennis ball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour damaging winds and a potential tornado risk. We got a little discrete cell also near Lindsay. This one's going to be tracking towards Maysville and Pauls Valley. So low-end tornado threat over the next half hour as that storm continues to track to the east. And then once again, if you're in Dallas-Fort Worth, we got an intense line of thunderstorms that has gone up. And this is going to produce the threat of damaging winds, hail, and the possibility of embedded tornadoes. So if you are over in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you will probably be included into a severe watch here pretty soon. But a tornado watch is in effect for the western half of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We still have a big supercell northwest of San Antonio. That one's cranking out a lot of hail. As we saw there, oh my God. This is Edgar O'Neill. This is hail fog over here in Leakey, Texas. That is all hail fog there. That is crazy. This severe weather outbreak is nuts. Also, that is the longest straight I've ever stood. That was 3.5 hours. This back over to Connor. Still a large wall cloud in northwestern Indiana. Oh, is a tornado down? Oh, crap. We got a tornado down right there, I think, in the middle.
There it is in the field, right next to us.
All right, we got a tornado down in Indiana.
We're in the field. You see it?
Yeah.
Looking up for a funnel. Oh yeah, there's a bowl above it.
All right, we got a tornado down now in Indiana. This is live. Storm chaser Connor Croft has it.
Uncondensed.
It's going to be located a couple
tornado.
miles southwest of
I
Wheatfield.
literally almost drove north into it because I could not see it. Yeah, uncondensed.
Non-condensed tornado,
Oh, yeah,
which means you can't see the full cone yet.
Couldn't come our way or anyway. Oh yeah, look, it's just that thing right
Oh,
there.
yeah, I see it. Yeah, looks like it's a lot of debris now. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't look that strong. It's there though.
Debris being lofted up. So again, there's debris now being
Yeah,
lofted
real
up in
weak
the
for
atmosphere
now.
right there in the middle of your screen. This tornado is heading towards Teft, Clarks, and North Judson, Indiana.
I don't even see it anymore, really.
No.
Another velocity
I don't
scan.
even really see it anymore.
Radar scan in a second. Very solid view with that camera that he has. Again, the tornado is going to be located just south of State Route 10. You can see the hook echo coming around it. Don't have a clear debris signature yet. Velocities haven't updated, but this thing's gotten more intense. And so that old tornado is still on the ground. It's mostly occluded at this point. That's the old tornado. This is the new one. This one could be going for a while too, just like the last one. North Judson, Winnemac, and Knox, Indiana. You guys need to be ready to go to your safe place. Again, you're not imminent for a tornado, but this storm's heading towards you. Yeah, there's a small debris signature south of State Route 10. So there's at least been some debris lofted up into the atmosphere. This is a live shot
A new tornado warning has been
of this
issued.
storm.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
We also have a tornado warning
Where,
in Texas.
where are you, you little
Real
bugger?
quickly, Palo Pinto County, Texas, Crawford, north of Palo Pinto. Large area of rotation, currently moving to the northeast. It'll be going towards Perrin. This is where we're expecting an increasing tornado threat over the next hour or two as these storms move towards Dallas, Fort Worth. I know we have a lot of people that tune in from Texas and Oklahoma. If you guys have friends or family here, again, we'll be covering you guys. Make sure that you spread the word. We are live here on YouTube for the next several hours with a tornado outbreak.
Yeah, you can see the debris.
That is
cloud
happening.
Clearly. What's that say? It's backwards. Whatever. Probably
Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Max Velocity WX2. We got a lot of posts up there too with the all the latest warnings and the major alerts.
Whatever. I'll just tap it.
He's behind some trees now.
Whatever. Turn this off.
A little bit harder to see this.
Still just to my north. Keep an eye out, chat. Tornado down. Weak, but it's there for sure.
So there's still a tornado.
Think it,
Back to him in a
definitely has
second.
potential.
The tornado, again, is going to be located just about a mile, not even a mile. It's going to be right over Wheatfield in a second. So this tornado is about to directly hit Wheatfield. And it's hard to tell what the exact intensity of this tornado is right now. But Wheatfield has a lot of places. It's approaching the Casey's. There is a Stowers and Son meat and grocery store. Got an ambulance services building, a Family Dollar. That's about to take a direct hit from this tornado in Wheatfield. But the Casey's gas station is really right next to it. There's also a Dollar General and R&B Liquors. So those buildings are potentially going to be hit by this tornado over the next minute if it's not already hitting you guys. Ken and Colton has a pretty good view of this. From the backside, tornado will be right above the tree line. And there is now a
Now we're back.
deeper debris signature on the latest scan. So you can now see the debris signature. It's gotten larger over the last minute or two. This is approaching County Road 1010, very close to 80 West. There is now a clear debris signature.
This is an emergency alert. A large and strong tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
We have another PDS tornado warning. This is for the same storm. This thing has been PDS warned for over almost an hour and a half now. So that's going to be for North Judson, Adeline, as well as Toto, Wilders, and Clarks. If you are in this pink polygon, you need to be in your storm shelter, basement, closet, or bathroom, away from windows, and on the lowest floor possible. We have 6 tornado warnings, 3 of which are PDS. Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, there's a lot of hail in this storm, so it's actually better to take a look at this from the KIWX radar site. Just taking a look at the CC from that KIWX radar site, we can see a much clearer CC drop, basically in the same areas, but just a little bit easier to see on that radar site. This is heading directly into the town of Wheatfield.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. Yeah, there is a much clearer, that's a large debris signature. That's about to directly hit Wheatfield. That is not good. This tornado is actually going to go right over Wheatfield. There is a lot of people that live in Wheatfield for this specific area. So again, significant tornado currently in progress. It's going towards Dunn's Bridge, Teft. I thought it might narrowly miss town. It looks like it's going to be going right over it.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
We also have a new tornado warning in Illinois. Yeah, that's a big time debris signature. It's right around or on the south side of Wheatfield. It would have just hit that Casey's on the south side of town. New tornado warning is going to be for the Lakin area and Henry in Illinois. Large hook echo on this storm. Storm chaser Ryan Scholl is on this. He's going through some crazy wind right now. Holy crap. You can see look at the wind going across the screen there. So storm chaser Ryan Scholl's on this near Lakin. So seek shelter. Ping pong ball sized tail is also falling with that storm right now. I'm going to go over to Cannon Colton. He has a pretty solid view of this large tornado near Wheatfield. Be off to the left here. Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, just got another update from the Storm Prediction Center. This is another mesogamma discussion for Illinois. They're highlighting that one that's currently tornado warned off.
Wait, stop. There's a tornado right there in the middle. Right there. This is live. Again, Cannon Colton, that's the tornado. That's a large tornado, guys. Right there. It's right on the tree line. Yeah, that is 100% a tornado, and it's going right through Wheatfield right now. Again, tornado down. You can barely see it right there. It's down. Bottom left of your screen. Again, big power flashes. All right, we got big power flashes.
Big time power flashes.
Holy crap,
It's
look at those
hitting
power
Wheatfield.
flashes.
Big time
That's a
power
tornado.
flashes. It's hitting Wheatfield.
Holy crap.
I think it's hitting Wheatfield.
Holy crap.
Tornado's
This
going
is
through
hitting
Wheatfield.
Wheatfield right now. Oh my God. You can
Not
see the
good.
tornado clearly from the power flashes. Holy crap. This is going directly into Wheatfield. Oh my God.
Nobody's coming. Nobody's coming.
This is directly hitting Wheatfield. I don't know what that just hit, but it sparked like a ton of power flashes at once. That is a huge debris signature too. Going into Wheatfield. Holy crap. Wheatfield is taking a
new
direct hit from this tornado.
warning has been issued.
There are more power flashes. You could see the entire vortex of the tornado from those power flashes.
Unless
Connor's looking directly at it. He's looking at Wheatfield. You can't even see any lights. This significant tornado just hit Wheatfield.
Oh, big bull funnel. Is that a road? Is that my road?
I want to reiterate, this is a very dangerous tornado going towards Taft, Dunn's Bridge, St. Pierre, and Indiana.
This is my road. Gosh damn it.
This is back to that wide shot that we just had. Tornado's on the left. You can see it again. Tornado on the left there. This is directly hitting Wheatfield as we speak. It might have just hit that Casey's and the Dollar General. There's also a Family Dollar, I believe.
think the mezzo in person looks like it's widening, but it's hard to see. It's hard
Large
to see,
tornado
like,
just hit
actual
Wheatfield.
Structures out here, so that could just be like it, like doing a weird shift or something. But
Apparently you can hear it on Paige's feed. Listen closely. You can hear the roar on their feed right now. There's a roar from this tornado. This only happens with the most intense tornadoes. Oh my God. I mean, this literally just hit Wheatfield directly. There's a huge debris signature now on the east side of Wheatfield. You can hear the roar.
We're excited and
bonfire pit's being burned just to the left here.
Tornado's still
Someone was
down
on fire and, almost got
and on the
hit by a
ground.
tornado. It had to have gotten so close to them.
I believe it's on the left. I think that's it right there on the left. You guys see that underneath the two blue lights? I think that's it. Yeah, right there on the left, underneath those two blue lights. It's still down. I believe that's it. This, again, is not going anywhere. It's going to be on the ground probably for a while.
Oh, there's a fully condensed stovepipe. Oh yeah, there is up there. See it? See it?
Yes, yes.
Huge tornado.
That is a huge tornado. That white thing right there is the tornado,
fat stovepipe.
I believe.
Big fat stovepipe.
Yeah.
And it did go south of Counts.
Yes, it did. But that is a strong tornado. No, I don't want flash. Why the hell would I want flash?
This is going right towards North
Large
Judson.
tornado.
That's it
Doing
right
damage.
there.
It's not large. I just say that every time, but
It's a large
still
cone
small.
tornado right there in the field. And unfortunately, it just went through. You can see it right there on the middle right of your screen. It just went through Wheatfield. They took a direct hit from this large tornado. There are horizontal vortices that I'm seeing in there too. Look at the horizontal vortices. I know it's hard to tell at night, but you can see the horizontal vortices. Again, that only happens with strong to intense tornadoes. It is still clearly down right now.
oh my gosh.
This is insane. That is a large tornado, large cone tornado going right into Teft. There are a lot of homes being hit by this tornado too on the east side of Wheatfield. It hit the Family Dollar.
This is nuts.
Come up on the Goat Trail medical vicinity or something like that. Laura Dougal by photography. freight car rail services. Those are a few of the places that, I mean, again, you can see the tornado very frequently right now. There is still a huge tornado going right towards
Max,
town.
it's right. You got a copy?
The
big
the
cone.
debris signature is
Big cone
huge.
right now.
Go ahead.
Large cone tornado right behind us right now, east of Wheatfield. I'm not sure what road we're on. Big tornado, SR10.
There's a big time tornado. Let's see it on Storm News feed.
Today.
Everybody's confirming there's a large tornado. That was Storm Chaser Bryce Shelton. There's a big time tornado right now going into Teft.
Clear.
I mean, God, that debris signature is like the largest that we've seen today. What's crazy to me is that we haven't had a tornado emergency on this at any point. Oh my God. Yeah, Stormer Media has a huge tornado.
I moved the camera.
Look at that right there. It's right in the middle of the screen. It's huge.
I just saw it in the camera.
I think those are power flashes possibly too. Right on the right, you can see it barely.
In the rain, I think, in a minute. It just
In the freaking jungle, man.
is it there still?
You gotta turn your lights on. You gotta turn the
The
headlights on.
tornado's on the right.
The camera, that stream.
Oh,
Can't
the
tell if they're-
stream camera. Okay.
The stream.
Sorry.
The
Tell if
stream
there's
of
two.
the dead. Wait,
Just almost drove into that.
Apparently, Tornado Page almost drove into
Big
it.
tornado, still on the ground.
Gosh,
So we
Big
put
cold
Connor
tornado.
slot 2.
what the heck?
More power flashes. This tornado's directly hitting Teft, Indiana now. I think there might be 2 tornadoes.
It's a beautiful cone.
I'll look closely. There might be twin tornadoes right now going towards North Judson, Indiana.
and unfortunately, as we wanted those lights off, have to keep the stream up.
Well, oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, but what are we gonna?
This is debris, guys. That is a huge debris field. Cannon Colton has a huge tornado crossing in front of him, bottom left. Again, this is not rain. That is debris that is being lofted up into the sky right now.
Right there, just to the right.
I want to
Look at
reiterate.
it.
Oh,
Oh
there
my
it is.
God.
Clear shot.
Wow!
Stovepipe there on the right. That is a clear shot of the tornado right there on the right side of your screen. That is, again, the tornado's right there. Just somehow narrowly missed this utility area.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
My gosh.
Got another tornado warning in Missouri. Oh my God. I think there's another tornado on the left. Am I tripping? There might be a second tornado on the left. There's, again, possibly 2 tornadoes, but the one on the right is in a field right now. It's going right towards Teft, Indiana, then going towards North Judson.
Town yet, but until then, we're gonna see how close we get to this thing.
It's about to hit Dunn's
Just
Bridge.
be wary of down trees, unless we're not in the path of it. Oh, I see a power line.
The
Oh my
debris
gosh!
signature.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Holy shit! Holy shit!
There might be damage right here. Oh yeah. Whoa. All right. Yeah. There's big damage. Holy crap. Power lines are fully down here, and they are like in the middle of the road.
Everybody passed next to me easy, but I might have been farther than I thought. My bad.
Cars.
Connor's also had a view of this a few times. I'm just going to put everybody at the bottom of your screen here. I do want to reiterate again, this is a very significant tornado that is currently happening right now. We have a large debris signature over Dunn's Bridge and Teft. Again, intense to violent tornado is moving towards San Pierre, and as well as North Judson, Indiana. If you are in North Judson, again, you got a few minutes, but you got to get your pets, whatever you got, to your safe place right now. I'd not be collecting all your belongings, but have closed-toed shoes ready to go, because there is an active large tornado in progress. It is producing significant damage, as we're seeing, and this could impact your life substantially if you do not get to your safe place right now. It is a dangerous tornado that is continuing to rip to the east at about 35 miles per hour. If you're in Knox, Plymouth, or Walnut, Indiana, you need to be ready for this. This supercell has produced 2 separate large tornadoes at this point. Here's a photo of the tornado just moments ago. This is from Storm Chaser Ben Williams, who's with Storm Runner Media. Again, that's what it looks like. It's a large stovepipe. There might be a separate tornado with this too. There could be two, but that's at least one of them that is with this supercell. Again, maybe as many as 2 tornadoes currently in progress moving to the east. This is an extremely dangerous situation. Tornado's right there in the middle, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be right there in the middle of your screen. Tornado Pagey. Go Tornado Pagey slot 3. That's the tornado right there beyond the tree line.
Yeah, that thing's big off to my north.
All the blue that you see bottom left of your screen, or bottom right of your screen, that is all debris.
Yeah, it stopped. It's good. Hopefully that.
Yeah, this is heading for North
Somebody
Judson.
put Tornado Pagey slot 3.
Tornado's headed directly for North Judson. Tornado in progress.
All right, Tornado Pagey is about to be, they're right in front of it. Look, bottom right of your screen. That's the tornado. They're looking right at it. This is on the west side of St. Pierre, Indiana now.
I can't see anything. It's just very low behind those trees.
It's crazy. The lightning's been a little bit less frequent. It might be just above the tree
I
line.
hear it.
They said they heard the roar earlier. Again, that's the tornado right there. Huge debris signature. That's where Tornado Pagey's located. Got a bunch of other storm chasers on the south side of this tornado too, but that is all debris that's going towards Lomax, English Lake, the Kankakee Fish and Wildlife area in northwest Indiana is in the path of this. I mean, this again is picking up parts of homes, buildings, whatever it might be picking up. It's picking up a lot of stuff if it has a debris signature that large. I mean, my God. Real quickly, we have a tornado warning in northern Missouri. A broad area of rotation near Cantrell going just to the west there of Donaldson. We also have a tornado warning northeast of Kansas City. Broad area of rotation going towards Carrollton. We have a lot of other tornado warnings, but the most important one right now is really Indiana. There's also one right now near the Varna area of Illinois. Broad rotation currently tracking east going towards Winona. We still have a significant tornado in
Need
progress.
for radar. You just got your eyes because
This is Cannon
right in
Colton.
front of
He's had a view of this almost the entire time. He's been on the backside of this tornado, again, nearly the entire time. This is a crazy screenshot.
See anything, Mima?
Some random state forest.
That is the nighttime tornado right there. Just a moment ago. That is a powerful tornado. It's picking up all sorts. It's kicking up all sorts of dirt, but that is a powerful pipe. It does not matter how large a tornado is to be powerful. Again, that was just about 4 or 5 minutes ago. It was like literally in the last few minutes here on stream. We had that on stream. I think there might be more power flashes. Again, this is tracking up the Kankakee River. Let's go behind some trees. We'll go back to him in a second. Connor is looking at the large wall cloud tornado, presumably is in the middle of your screen there. Just northwest of San Pierre.
Wall cloud. The wall cloud over there, but oh, tornado.
So if we still have a tornado, it'd be right underneath that wall cloud right there. You can see a large wall cloud right there.
Probably get into a perfect position now. It might be right here. Might be a funnel right there. Can't tell.
Snaggle with the super chat just said quarter-sized hail was reported during the tornado warning from Liberty to Cellier Springs, Missouri. Tracy with the $10 super chat says, please keep your animals safe too. Yeah, guys, if you are in tornado warnings, I know a lot of people are going to think first, I'm just going to run to my safe place. But if you have a few minutes, in some cases you have time, but not all the time. But if you're like over here in Adeline, for example, or in North Judson, you technically have a few minutes until this storm is there. So make sure if you're in those areas to get your pets. You got a few minutes until this tornado's going to be knocking on your doorstep. Connor still has a night vision shot of this large wall cloud. Possible tornado. Might not be condensed anymore, but there's a tornado there still near Saint Pierre. There's still a lot of debris
window down. It helps me see better.
in the sky. And it's still down. All right, so this tornado is still down and on the ground.
You got to be in your safe place, Saint Pierre. It's I think it's still a tornado down somewhere. I just can't see it.
This is only about 30 seconds to a minute away from directly hitting Saint Pierre in Indiana.
Saint Pierre is still north. But yeah, it was definitely a bowl just north of me. Okay, the original tornadic circulation is still the area of interest. I'm seeing it now. I don't know if I had to imagine there's ground circulation, but I see a bowl just to my north. It's the original tornado.
All right, so there's still an ongoing, at least a large bowl lowering, possibly a tornado still. Again, if there's a tornado, it's going to be located right here. That's the leftover debris. Again, that's not rain. That is literally debris that has been lofted up into the atmosphere. You can tell because of the correlation coefficient. When we get those blue colors, that basically means it's something other than rain. So big debris right there, just out the Wilders. And that's going to be heading up towards Indian Hill and Knox. All right. I do want to quickly go back to some of our other storms. We have 30 severe warnings right now. We have a lot of warnings ongoing in Illinois. Quickly want to go over to the Lakin storm. Still a large area of rotation approaching Magnolia and Winona. We have a few storm chasers here. So again, if there is anything, we'll let you know. There is still an active tornado warning though for Varna going towards Toloka. All right, let's go to the south real quick. I want to go down to Dallas, Fort Worth, and Oklahoma. If you're over near DFW, we got a pretty significant line of storms marching towards the Dallas, Fort Worth area. Damaging winds around 80 miles per hour is possible, and then hail to the size of golf balls is also a possibility. There's some broad rotation on the leading edge of this line. So if you're over in Denton County or Tarrant County, get ready for this. We're not under a warning yet, but tornado risk and wind risk is increasing. And then across Oklahoma, we still have several storms ongoing, one of which is northeast of Oklahoma City, another one south of Norman. We got an ongoing rotation area south of Lindsay. Wouldn't even be surprised if they issued a tornado warning for this, heading towards Pauls Valley. And then back over, okay, Paige has something. Tornado on the ground. All right, we have a tornado on the ground. Tornado Pagey has one. Oh yeah, right there. Right there in the middle of your screen. This is just south of, again, just west of Knox, Indiana. That's a huge wall. Holy crap, that thing's huge. Not all of it's touching the ground, but there's a tornado there, right there in the middle of your screen. This is near Saint Pierre. Sorry to cut you guys off for what I was just talking about. This, I think, might be a new tornado that's dropping. That could be large in a minute. This might be a new tornado dropping.
See it? Yeah.
The initial tornado may have occluded, and that might be the new one. We also just got a new severe thunderstorm watch in Texas. I believe that is going to include Dallas-Fort Worth.
Phone too, because now I can hold the phone like out the window and not have to worry about you guys not being able to hear me.
See if Cannon Colton has it. Yeah, Dallas-Fort Worth, Waco, Austin, all included in a severe thunderstorm watch.
Yeah.
Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Yeah, Max, I was actually about to talk about that line right as that watch was issued. It is strengthening. It is a very strong line of thunderstorms. It's about to hit DFW. Also, we have an update out of Wheatfield where we have 2 different entrapments being reported. That is still a actively developing situation, and we are getting a lot of new reports on that. I'll put those together as they become a little more clear.
Alrighty, thank you, Riley, for the update. So if you're over in Wheatfield, unfortunately, at least 2 people trapped from the previous tornado that just hit there. And we have, unfortunately, a new tornado that has just dropped. Again, this is not the same one. This is like the 4th or 5th one from the storm at this point. And every single one of them has been strong. You can see it right there in the middle of your screen. That large bowl, that large wall, right underneath it, there's a non-condensed tornado that is down. And it's about to directly hit Lomax, English Lake, Wilders, and then North Judson in Indiana. You all need to be in your safe place right now. You got to run there if you've not already. If you guys have friends or family in these areas, please make sure that they're aware that there's yet again another tornado down. It's right there in the middle of your screen. I know it does not look fully down, but there is a non-condensed tornado. That means we cannot see the, basically cone that you would usually see with a tornado. It is going directly up the Kankakee River, going right into Lomax in the next minute. Down the line, it's going towards Knox and Plymouth. We go back to that 3 cam view so you can see all 3 chasers.
Tornado warning has been issued.
We have another tornado warning in Illinois. This one's going to be west of Streeter. And this one might be going. Might be contaminated. This storm, though, looks like it's intensifying. Got a large hook echo just to the southeast of Henry. So if you're in this tornado warning, you need to be in your safe place. Away from windows and on the lowest floor possible. Riley, your cam broke on Zoom.
I can feel the dews.
It's back over to Tornado Pagey. It's working out. It's good. Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, real quick on that storm that's on, or the other tornado warning in Illinois, that actually just got nudged to the boundary. It seems like it's latched. That is going to most likely produce a tornado pretty soon, and it would be on the ground as it heads towards Streeter.
Alrighty, thank you for the update. So again, we got Storm Chaser Ryan Scholl on this. Storm Chaser Ron McBay is also on this, both inside this pink polygon. So we're keeping an eye on both of them. But yeah, this one looks pretty concerning. I mean, the velocities are very strong, and we could have another significant tornado coming down near Toloka, west of Streeter.
A new tornado warning has been
I do want to
issued.
remind everybody again that this is going to end up being a nocturnal tornado threat. We are going to have tornado warnings for the next several hours. I don't even know if we've hit the peak yet of tornadoes at this point. So again, you need to make sure that you're staying weather aware all throughout the evening and into the overnight hours. I know some of you might want to go to sleep. And if you want to receive weather alerts while you're sleeping, check out maxalert.net. That's one way that you can get it. You get a personalized phone call from me if you're inside of a tornado warning or any sort of significant severe thunderstorm warning. It's very important that everybody here has ways to receive alerts tonight. That's one way to do it. If you have weather radio, if you have a phone, make sure those are all ready to go. Charge your phone if you've not already. All right, charge your phone. Charge your iPad. Flashlights, have those ready to go in case you do get hit by a tornadic supercell or even just a significant line of thunderstorms tonight.
It's probably me. I see somebody that looks like
This is a very concerning evening ahead. We are still way away from being done with the severe weather event tonight. This is Storm Chaser Connor Croft. Again, there is an active tornado in progress near Lomax. It is a new tornado. His audio is kind of funky. I'm going to put him bottom middle of your screen. It's a very good night vision look at it. Again, tornadoes right now down near Wilders. It is heading directly towards the Kankakee Fish and Wildlife area, also heading in the direction of Toto. We still have a debris signature. It's a very small one. Cannon Colton has a really solid view of this. Man, this guy's been all over it today. I think there is a tornado there. Oh, right there on the left. Right there on the left. Left middle of your screen, that is a big bowl. That's the tornado. At least one of them. There could be two. This is Cannon's first chase, I think, in like a year or two, and he's not chased like all in a while. And I mean, he's been on everything tonight with this supercell. It's actually crazy. It's losing connection, but that right there on the left, you can see it. It's right there on the left. There's a tornado down on the left. There's a lot of trees here, but there's a tornado down. It's going right over Riverside and Wilders. It's about to be hitting English Lake, Indiana. There are so many low clouds. It is a very large area of rotation still. I think on the left was where I saw a tornado, or at least a large bowl. Riley has an urgent update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, chasers are reporting a tornado on the ground near Varna, Illinois.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. All right, Ryan Scholl, somebody keep an eye on him. There is a tornado down on this other tornado warning now. That is back over here near Weona. Again, tornado is down right now near Varna. So you need to seek shelter if you're in this warning. That would be near Magnolia right now. So again, tornado in progress right now, just south of McNabb. You seek shelter if you're in that warning.
I don't think that's a tornado, but
There is a tornado. I think there might be a tornado or two tornadoes on the left side. You guys saw those lowerings.
Night chasing. This is what we're dealing with.
Let's go back to Connor.
Oh, these trees.
Connor is going now northbound. He's just west of North Judson.
I don't want to go any further than
Stovepipe tornado in progress. Stovepipe.
There's a stovepipe tornado in progress on this storm. Cannon has had a really good view of it. So there is definitely a tornado in progress. We have multiple storm chasers confirming a stovepipe tornado, which is a pretty large pipe that is in progress near English Lake. It's right there on the middle left of your screen. Riley has another update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, there is at least two tornadoes or a tornado and a satellite down right now on the storm.
All right, so there's at least two tornadoes down right now, again, near Lomax going towards English Lake. This is just northwest of North Judson, so two different tornadoes are down right now. You can see one on the left, maybe one in the middle there. This is another strong tornado that is in progress. It's going right down the Kankakee River. So there are, again, two different tornadoes in progress right now. We go back to live radar. Every chaser there on the bottom of your screen is literally looking almost directly at this. We got three different chasers, or four right in the side of this tornado warning. Cannon Colton's also in here, so there's five. But again, tornadoes down right now near Lomax. That is our tornado. Again, there's two tornadoes, though. There's a satellite tornado, which is not the main tornado, and then there's the main tornado. That's the stovepipe that is over Lomax. If you're over in Indian Hill or Knox, you got to be ready to go to your safe place as this storm continues to crank to the east. Let me quickly go back to this other tornado warning. We do again have a report of a tornado near Magnolia. Storm chaser Ryan Scholl's pretty close to this. We also got storm chaser Rob McBay. Not a whole lot of lightning yet, but we're keeping an eye on this. Again, another tornado in progress right here. I think Tornado Pagey may have just had a view of the tornado maybe on the left. Okay, apparently that tornado that is on Cannon Collins stream is a wedge. So apparently that entire thing... okay, so we have a wedge tornado in progress. So what we are seeing with that large lowering is a large tornado near Lomax. So you might see it here in a second, but everything back there on the back left is a large wedge tornado.
I'm going to go one more mile over. There's a clearing on the road, that north path.
Tornado Pagey is only about a mile from the tornado. They are going northbound through a lot of trees near English Lake. So may keep an eye on Storm Intermedia.
It wrapped back up.
There are so many trees in here. Oh, here's a clearing right here. Might see it right here. And not really a large clearing. It's still back in the trees. This tornado is probably ripping up a lot of trees, and there's also some homes near English Lake. They're being hit by this. You have four different storm chasers on your screen right now. All four of them are inside of this tornado warning. And the tornado right now is going over Lomax. This is a large tornado that is making its way into English Lake and then Toto over the next few minutes. I'm going to go back to Dallas-Fort Worth real quick. We have a destructive 80-mile-per-hour severe thunderstorm warning with baseball-sized hail on the southwest side of Bridgeport. This is near 199, just southeast of Jacksboro. So very significant line of thunderstorms right now going towards Dallas-Fort Worth. I want to reiterate, if you're in Dallas-Fort Worth, we do have an increasing tornado threat and damaging winds all moving towards your area right now. So again, stay away from windows if you're in the severe warnings, and get ready for very high winds and an increasing tornado threat around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Here's that new severe thunderstorm watch that was issued. So Paris, Texas, back down to Austin, severe thunderstorm watch has been issued for your area. Oklahoma, we still have some rotating storms. The main one is near Chandler, east of Oklahoma City. And there's another one near Purcell that's moving to the east-northeast going towards Interstate 35. So we are keeping close tabs on that. Pretty significant storm going through Wichita, Kansas right now, too, with 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail moving to the northeast. And then over in northern Illinois, or sorry, not northern Illinois, northern Missouri, southern Iowa, we still have a tornado warning going towards Donaldson and Fort Madison. This is another discrete cell, so if you're in this tornado warning, stay in your safe place. We've had a confirmed tornado according to Storm Chasers west of Streeter. Not sure if it's on the ground anymore, but it's very close to where Storm Chaser Ryan Scholl is. So we're going to keep an eye on that. I think Ken Colton has a view of this now. Whoa, that's huge.
If there's any contact anywhere.
That is a huge wall cloud right there. I think there's still a tornado on this storm. West of Knox, Indiana. Hard to tell if there's a tornado for sure right now, but that is a huge wall cloud.
Freaking huge.
It's near North Judson.
There we go. Nice clear here.
That is a huge wall cloud. That is all rotating.
Sorts.
If it's not on the ground, I'll be shocked. If there's not any sort of ground contact right now, I'd be shocked.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
That is a massive area of rotation. We have another tornado warning for Kendall and Kerr counties in Texas. That'll be north of San Antonio. Thank you, Ramona, for the PayPal donation.
It's got to be on the ground, I feel like. Just because of that presentation on radar. You don't really see that if it's not on the ground.
Look at the hook echo bottom right of your screen.
No
I
power
mean,
flashes, so can't confirm it's on the ground.
God, if there's a tornado, this thing's huge.
Now, it's probably standing
This is
too
an
high on
emergency
Chicago's
alert.
radar.
A
That's
large and strong tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
I don't. This might be our 6th PDS tornado warning of the day. We have another one for Knox, Indian Hills, south of Hamlet near Toto. This large pink polygon. If you're in it, we have a PDS tornado warning. This is a particularly dangerous situation in Indiana. You need to get to your storm shelter, basement, closet, or bathroom, away from windows and on the lowest floor possible. And guys, we definitely have a tornado. We have a large debris signature now over English Lake. So there is 100% of tornado down right now, and it's a large one. This might be one of the larger ones that we've had with the storm today. It's very hard to see with all the trees, obviously, but there's a big tornado buried back in there. Tornado Pagey's looking at it right there above the tree line.
Yeah, it is.
They're the closest ones to it right now on Radar Omega.
Like completely. I can see the whole meso.
They're repositioning. But again, there is a large tornado in progress. We have a big debris signature. It's about to hit the Kankakee Fish and Wildlife area, Indian Hill and Knox. You guys are in the path of this. Knox is
This is an urgent alert.
one of the most populated
Tornado
areas
is
in the
on
path of
ground.
this.
Seek shelter immediately.
We have another tornado on the ground. This one's going to be back over near Bonaparte, Mount Sterling, and Farmington. Tornado in progress with this supercell moving towards Donaldson and eventually going towards the Fort Madison area of Iowa. This is a Weather Spotters confirmed tornado. Another dangerous tornado in progress. That is a discrete supercell moving east-northeast right now. And I do want to reiterate, even though this one hasn't gotten upgraded to confirm, there was a confirmed tornado with this storm near Toloka not too long ago. Got 2 storm chasers on it. If you're over in Streeter or Dwight, even near Pontiac, which had that large tornado earlier, be weather aware here because we do have an increasing tornado risk with this supercell that is currently going eastbound at about 30 to 35 miles per hour. We also have a new large severe thunderstorm warning on this large discrete cell for Kingsford Heights west of Plymouth for tennis ball sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour damaging winds. They're issuing warnings well ahead of time. That is a deep debris signature right along the Kankakee River. Tornado Pagey is very close to this tornado. They're located right here. This tornado is going to be going directly towards Knox. Knox is a fairly populated area in Indiana. If you guys have any friends or family in Knox, get the word out there. If they need coverage, share the stream. If you guys have any friends or family that need coverage, again, we're doing commercial-free coverage. We have over 24 storm chasers that are on these storms right now. Feel free to share the stream to your Facebook page, Twitter, whatever you have. But if you have friends or family in the Knox area, make sure that they're aware of this. This is a dangerous tornado that could directly hit town here in the next 15 to 20 minutes. If you need an extra way to stay aware of the warnings tonight, if you want to go to bed in like an hour or two and you want an extra way to receive alerts, you can get a personalized phone call from me with Max Alert. You can go to maxalert.net. It's one of the top links in the description. That way you get a personal phone call from me for your exact location if you're under a tornado warning tonight. There is a large tornado right there in the middle of your screen. Tornado Page is almost next to them. Let me go over to them. They're looking right at it. I know it's dark. They are literally next to this tornado, though. If we get a lightning strike, we'll see it. Got a lot of lightning on the supercell here tonight. Wow, there's literally no lightning, and they're right next to the tornado. Right there, beyond the tree line. It was off to the left. Oh my goodness. This just keeps getting worse. Oh my God, look at Ken Colton's stream. He's looking directly at this large tornado. I mean, I don't know what, I can't, really can't tell what the tornado is, but there's power flash on the right. That is a huge tornado. You can see the edge, the right and left side of it. There's a large wall cloud, and there's a tornado right underneath it. That could be a half a mile to a mile wide right now.
I'll take a left here and stuff. I'll go north at the next one.
This thing is huge, though. I mean, again, the debris signature is huge again on radar. Every single chaser has a pretty solid shot of it now. Connor Croft, bottom middle of your screen. That is a big tornado. You can see the left and right edge. I mean, this could be, again, a half a mile to a mile wide right now heading towards Knox. And, I mean, I'm really concerned right now for Knox. There's a lot of stuff in Knox. I mean, we got a hospital, got multiple hotels, you got a bunch of food places. There's a Pizza King, a Birdie's, a Finger Hut Bakery. There's multiple medical buildings. There's the Northwest Health Building in Stark, the Indiana Health University of Health. There's a lot of places here, and this is a huge tornado.
It's also a little distorted.
McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Subway, Burger King, Super Value Inn.
I think that's probably back down.
That is a wedge. This is Storm Chaser Connor Croft. You can see the large tornado. This might be this thing's getting bigger, guys. This is a wedge. We need a tornado emergency. There's just no way. This is by far the biggest tornado that we've, I think, seen today.
I may not be getting home till.
Here.
The tornado debris signature is fairly large. It's going to be entering the western suburbs of Knox, Indiana in the next few minutes. I know there's a lot of trees and it's hard to see, but I cannot stress the urgency right now in Knox. If you are in a mobile home or an RV, you've got to get to a sturdy structure, or you've got to get into a ditch.
That latest velocity came in. That's probably down.
Oh, he's saying it's probably down. This is 100% down. That is a huge tornado. I'm telling you, that is huge. Keeping Connor bottom middle. Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, looking at radar here, we can see where the tornado is on reflectivity. I want to switch over to velocity real quick. This tornado is so strong, the velocity values in the middle are folding. That means basically the radar can't figure out how strong that is. This is something that we only see with violent tornadoes, the very strong tornadoes that we see, the very upper 1%. So this is a very strong tornado, and unfortunately it is headed right towards the town of Knox.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. Yeah, again, guys, this is a wedge. There needs to be a tornado emergency. That is a huge tornado there on the left side of your screen. You can see the left and right edge of this violent tornado right now, and it is going to be going directly towards Knox, bearing a miracle.
Very well, maybe. This couplet is intense, and it's heading right towards Knox.
Knox is going to be, it could be a catastrophe here in a minute for Knox if it keeps going the direction it's going. This is a serious tornado.
I think definitely down. And it's probably huge.
I don't know how there's still debate from these chasers that it's down. It is 100% down.
It's headed towards Knox, Indiana.
I'll have another radar scan in a second. I'm really shocked we've not had the trigger pulled on a tornado emergency at this point.
Just realized I got 91 miles still empty.
This is the latest scan. So again, that is the tornado right there. Oh my God. That is a huge debris signature. It just went over State Route 39. I am so concerned right now for Knox. I mean, most of what it's picking up right now are trees. There are some farms out here, so there are buildings taking a direct hit, but a lot of what we're seeing right there is trees. You got to hope that this thing occludes off to the north and west. That's the only thing that would save Knox from taking a direct hit. There's also the Stark County Airport that is in the path of this. Tornado Pagey is going directly north towards it again.
If and when you see anything, you are literally about to pass the road I'm on, going north.
I mean, if you guys have any friends, family, relatives, doesn't matter, over Knox, please make sure that they are taking this as seriously as possible. The tornado's on the left here. This is Tornado Pagey. I believe they have it on the left there. They are now on the north side of Toto.
Past that to he said I'm sorry.
It's gonna be in the middle. They're gonna look directly out of here.
That was like the most apologetic, like
oh my God.
Dumb move.
I don't even know where the tornado is, but that's huge. They're just on the left and right edge again.
Buddy.
Look closely.
You can see the edge of that.
This tornado is going right towards Knox still. That is a huge tornado. It's on the right, I think. The main condensed area is on the middle right.
Look. Wow. Post that.
How large do you think this is? I'm asking Bryce Shelton.
A new tornado warning
Max, this is
has
a
been
pretty big
issued.
tornado. We have power flashes in front of us. It is about to cross this highway right in front of us. We're going to ease up to it just a little bit more here.
Thing. That whole thing. There's a giant debris signature.
This is really bad. Look at the latest scan. The debris signature keeps getting bigger. Guys, everything you're seeing for the most part right there is a tornado. Again, it's possibly upwards of a mile wide heading towards Knox, Indiana. How large do you think this is? I do not. Oh, big power flash. Oh,
pretty big tornado. We have
oh
power
my God.
flashes in front of
It
us.
is hitting.
about
It's
to cross
actually
this
hitting stuff
highway
now. Those
right
are the
in
big
front
power
of us. We're
flashes
gonna
Bryce was
ease
just
up to
alluding
it
to.
A little bit more here.
It's near Yellow River right now.
That was a huge power flash.
Oh my goodness. Another power flash. There you go.
This is an emergency alert. A tornado emergency warning has been issued.
All right, this is now officially the first tornado emergency of 2026.
Major power
It is a
flashes, major power
violent
flashes.
tornado. This is a catastrophe waiting to happen in Knox and Indian Hill. This is oh my God, it's hitting so many things right now. So many power flashes.
Continuous power flashes.
There is a tornado emergency, bottom right of your screen, for Knox and Indian Hill. This is a violent tornado. A catastrophic situation is about to unfold here near Knox. It's already unfolding. This is a deadly tornado, according to the National Weather Service. You need to be in your storm shelter. The basement, closet, bathroom, an RV, and a mobile home park, whatever it is not the option. That is not where you're going to be right now. You got to be in a ditch. You got to be in a storm shelter. There are so many power flashes right now. There is a huge, violent tornado in progress right now, moving right towards the city of Knox, Indiana. This is extremely dangerous. Again, tornado emergency, catastrophic. That is literally the damage threat. That is the warning that they are putting on this storm here.
Sorry. And I won't be able to see out the windshield.
Yeah.
Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, just an update on the CC drop of the storm. It is lofting debris over 10,000 feet in the atmosphere right now. So if you needed any more indication that this is an intense tornado at an absolute minimum, it is throwing debris 10,000 feet or more into the air.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. And once again, very powerful tornado is moving right now towards Knox. We got to hope this misses the city because, again, Knox is huge. There's a lot of people who live in Knox. And, again, it does not look good right now for Knox.
Put down the back. Like this back.
I hear it.
I can't see it. It's close.
So Storm Chaser Connor Croft, he is also Tornado Page. He's almost next to it at this point.
String.
Yeah.
It's a large multi-vortex tornado right now near Indian Hill. And it's only a few miles now from Knox. Once again, debris is being lofted up over 10,000 feet into the air. And it is a wedge.
You hear it?
It's kind of buried in the rain right now. I haven't seen another power flash in a minute or two, which again does not mean there's no tornado. Just hasn't hit any structural, power lines or transformers or anything. There's still a significant tornado. It's now approaching the Stark County Airport.
Sorry.
Stark County Airport's about to take a direct hit from this.
Oh, I just saw it. I just saw it.
All right, so tornado's still down in the middle, obviously. Again, if you don't know what a tornado emergency is, again, this is the highest level tornado warning you could possibly get. This is a life-threatening, deadly tornado right now near Indian Hill. I pray to God that everybody in Knox or surrounding areas is in their safe place because this is straight up going to be a deadly tornado. Riley has an urgent update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, one thing I want to talk about real quick with the radar is at this point, the tornado is so debris loaded and so strong, velocity is no longer going to be something we can rely on heavily. So we're looking at that CC drop. We're looking at reflectivity. That is telling you where the tornado is. Velocity is going to be very, very contaminated. So don't look at this and say the couplet's going to miss my house. If you're anywhere in this tornado emergency, please be taking it seriously.
Good point. Thank you, Riley, for the update. Yeah, again, there's so much debris being lofted up right now. Again, this is a major tornado. This is one of the most powerful tornadoes I think I've seen in a long time. And again, we have a big-time tornado down right now. Cannon Colton, I think, has it right in front of him here. If I'm not mistaken, I think I just saw the edge of it. Yeah, right there in the middle. That's the large wedge. You can see the right edge there on the middle right of your screen. So that's the large tornado off to his now left. And so this is, again, only a couple of miles now away from Knox. A potential catastrophe could happen here in Knox if it continues to go towards Knox, Indiana.
That's just north of town.
This is a violent tornado again. That is in progress. It's gotten pretty rain wrapped over the last several minutes. It's right now near the Stark County Airport. Again, if you're over at Donaldson, if you're in Grovertown, Plymouth, Indiana, like anywhere out in front of this, we need to be staying very vigilant. And if you have friends or family that might not be in one of these warnings and they are going to bed here soon, don't let them. I mean, again, this is not a situation where you should be going to sleep if you're in Plymouth. This is too close for comfort right now. And this storm is going directly towards you guys. I can't urge enough. I mean, I know it's almost 9 o'clock right now, but there's no reason to go to bed if you're over in Plymouth, because your life is going to be at risk if you get under if this storm keeps going that way. The latest scan showing a very significant debris signature. Storm Intermedia has it. All right, large tornado on Storm Intermedia's feed here. This is, oh my God, it's right there in the middle. This is hitting the Stark County Airport now.
15 feet of clearance to the
debris is being lofted over 10,000 feet into the air from this tornado. There's probably trees and parts of buildings being lofted up into the sky.
West side of Knox. It might go just northwest. I see the back side of it.
I think we can kind of get a view right here.
I'm debating. Son of a pop.
If you are in Knox, by the way, do not get out of your safe place. Do not try to look at this tornado at all. Stay in your safe place. It does not matter if the tornado might be going, like right now, the radar is showing it might be going a little to your north, but it could turn. There's no reason to get out of your safe place if you're in Knox. This is a huge tornado.
You can see the left edge.
Just looks like a big rain wrap mezzo.
The left edge of the mezzo is super, super sharp. I cannot tell if it's down, but
are we in Eastern time, by the way? I think we're in Eastern time now. I mean, it's about 10 o'clock in Knox. I'm pretty sure we're in Eastern time zone now. That tornado is right there in the middle of your screen. It is a large tornado. Still.
I'm pretty sure it is. I still got a few trees in the distance, so I can't like.
Yeah, sorry. So we're in Eastern time. It's almost 10 o'clock. And I do want to remind you guys, again, if you have friends, family here, please make sure they're aware of this situation. Because, like, again, it's late. Some people might not be awake. And if you have a plan to go to bed tonight, again, get Max Alert. It's another way to receive weather alerts.
If it's down, it's not condensed.
That way you get called in the middle of the night if there's a warning like this. I mean, I know it's about 10 o'clock, but many people are sleeping now, at least in Indiana.
I don't see condensing here, but I see the mezzo. So, yeah,
there is still a large debris signature. Well, the northwest side of Knox. Storm Intermediate is, again, looking directly at it. That right there is your tornado. Once again, it is now going, it literally is hitting the Stark County Airport. I'm not sure how large that airport is, but it's literally hitting that airport right now. And it is now going in the direction of Hamlet, Grovertown, and Donaldson. Again, if you're in Knox, you need to stay in your safe place. So far, good news is that it is occluding to the north and west, which hopefully it continues to do that. But there is a lot of debris in the sky right now. And the other thing to point out with this is that any debris that is flying in the sky could hit homes and buildings and other things, even in Knox. So even if this tornado misses you by a few miles or whatever it is, it could still do, serious damage. Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, looking at Texas real quick, there are two areas that could wrap up in form of tornado here. The first is just north of Bridgeport, and the other one is just north of that. Basically, anywhere along this QLCS, there's a couple areas that have been trying to wrap up into a tornado.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. All right, so we got some storms right now in North Texas that are currently ramping up, trying to produce the threat of a tornado, and obviously widespread damaging winds with that line of thunderstorms. This is back to the tornado emergency here in Knox, Indiana, where we have, again, a large, violent tornado still in progress. It is a potentially deadly tornado that is hitting the Stark County Airport, now approaching Route 35. Still a big debris signature.
We have a highway east out of Knox, so as long as
Storm Media is looking north, by the way. They're looking directly where the tornado is, even though there's all of a sudden no lightning. We also have several storm chasers in Knox right now. Connor Croft is bottom middle of your screen in Knox. This, again, right here is the tornado. It is going directly in the direction of Grovertown and Donaldson. Over the last several scans, we've seen this tornado occluding off to the north and west. So there is a good possibility right now that this tornado may have missed the downtown area of Knox. But I do want to reiterate, there is debris flying actively. There could be trees flying. There could be anything, right? So I would not be getting out of your safe place at all anytime soon if you're in Knox. The other thing is, too, I think what's going to probably happen again, this has happened several times, a new hook is trying to form again over in Indian Hills. So there could be a new tornado threat developing here in a few minutes, a little bit further down to the south. But at the bare minimum right now, still a significant tornado a little further north of Knox. This is near the Stark County Airport. It is about to cross over Route 35, assuming it continues to track more to the east over the next several minutes. So we put a tornado page in slot 2. Surfer with the $20 super chat just said, thank you. Just managed to reach my brother who is near Knox. Prayers to all. Yeah, again, please, if you have friends or family here, make sure that they are aware of this situation. It is so important. Again, we're going into the nighttime. This is going to be a nighttime tornado threat. I do want to reiterate that we are going to see nocturnal tornadoes. It is going to be a thing tonight. It is very crucial that if you have friends or family in these areas, that they're aware of this situation tonight. Because again, there could be tornadoes anywhere. It's not just Indiana. It could happen in Texas. It could happen in Oklahoma. It could happen in Arkansas. I mean, it could literally happen anywhere, guys. It's a very large area tonight that we're talking about. There's almost 90 million people at some sort of level of risk of tornadoes tonight. Back over to Ken and Colton. He is he's not in Wheatfield, Indiana. He's in here Knox. You can actually hear the tornado sirens. This is in downtown Knox right now. The tornado emergency has continued, by the way. So the National Weather Service has continued this tornado emergency for Knox. This is still a life-threatening tornado just south of Highway 30, south of Hamlet. This is tornado paging in downtown Knox. You can faintly hear those tornado sirens.
Headed your way. It is about to cross over I-55 right now. It has a history of producing tornadoes.
So again, they're in downtown. It seems like most people are hunkered and sheltered and obviously do not come outside. There's still a large debris signature over the north side of town. It's hitting a lot of some of the farmland on the north side of the Stark County Airport. It is now moving towards Hamlet and Grovertown. I would expect they will issue a new tornado warning for the Plymouth area here shortly. I'm kind of surprised I don't have one yet, but we'll probably get a new tornado warning going towards Plymouth. So if you're in Plymouth, Indiana, you need to have that tornado action plan ready to go right now, because we're probably going to have a tornado warning there pretty soon as this storm continues to track to the east over the next several minutes. All right, let's go back to Illinois real quick. We do have an ongoing line of thunderstorms just southwest of Chicago producing damaging winds. There is still a tornado warning for Streeter. Area of rotation right now is on the southwest side of Streeter, moving in the direction of Nevada and as well as Dwight. So if you're in this area, you need to still be in your safe place right now. Strong area of rotation is going directly east. This is a storm that has already produced at least one tornado from my understanding, and that is going to be moving in the direction of Dwight here pretty soon. All right, back over in Missouri and Iowa, we also have a confirmed tornado still. This was confirmed by weather spotters. This is going towards Donaldson right now. That tornado, if it's still on the ground, is about to directly hit Farmington. We have bad radar coverage here, but if you're in Farmington, Iowa, you need to be in your storm shelter, basement, closet, or bathroom right now. There is an ongoing tornado according to weather spotters at this exact moment. We have a lot of other severe warnings. Again, I'm not really too concerned about these severe warnings, at least for right now. I mean, every warning's concerning, but the tornado threat is obviously what's more concerning right now. And if you're over in Dallas-Fort Worth, we have an increasing tornado threat within this line of thunderstorms and the possibility of tornadoes and also damaging winds as high as 80 miles per hour. Riley has an urgent update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, this tornado is about to head right into the town of Hamlet, Indiana. Hamlet, you are not currently under a tornado warning. This is your tornado warning. There's a tornado coming. For some reason, we haven't warned ahead of where this thing's going to go, but a tornado is coming. So if you're anywhere ahead of this thing, even if you're not in a tornado warning, take shelter now.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. Yeah, guys, if you're in Hamlin, Indiana, or Grovertown, I don't know why there's no tornado warning here, but there needs to be. The tornado occluded off to the north, so there's flying debris, at least at the bare minimum, moving into Hamlet right now. So if you're in Hamlet, Indiana, you need to be in your safe place. And if you have friends or family there, please make sure they're aware of the situation here. Over the last several scans, once again, that area of rotation has really weakened. It's an including tornado off to the north, but there's going to be a new one trying to form further south.
A strong tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
We have a new PDS tornado warning for this storm just to the west of Plymouth. So that'll be for Hamlet, Grovertown, and Donaldson. All right, so again, new particularly dangerous situation tornado warning here. It'll pop up in a second, but just north of Knox. You need to be in your safe place, get away from windows, and get on the lowest floor possible. Get to an interior room of your home or building. That's it right there. So Grovertown, Donaldson, Hamlet, as well as Walkerton. All of you guys need to be in your storm shelter, basement, closet, or bathroom right now, away from windows and on the lowest floor possible. This is still a very dangerous storm that is continuing to move to the northeast. Cannon Colton is going directly towards the tornado right now. He's going northbound on that Route 35 stretch in Knox. I think that might be an area of interest right there on the right of the power lines.
North of Knox here.
Very important
like this
update.
Rotation's rapidly falling apart.
For Indiana, we have a new mesoscale discussion. Strong to possibly intense tornadoes will remain possible. This is a pretty small and localized mesoscale discussion, but this does include areas like Warsaw, Plymouth, just off to the north and west there of Fort Wayne, Indiana. So if you are out in front of this in that red outlined area, that's where the Storm Prediction Center has a higher confidence that we are going to continue to see intense tornadoes here over the next couple of hours. Also, tennis ball sized hail and damaging winds up to 70 miles per hour are also going to be a possibility. Right now, again, the tornado itself would be located over the southwest side of Hamlet. I don't see anything definitive anymore that we still have a tornado. I would assume our tornado emergency is probably going to likely end up being canceled here and just being replaced by this PDS tornado warning because of the fact that we do not have at least any longer, a definitive tornado in progress. So that would again be near Hamlet, moving towards Grovertown, Tyner, and eventually going towards Plymouth. This will be the new area to watch for. We have a new hook developing, and that'll be paralleling Highway 30, moving eastbound. The storm, though, is moving northeast, which is a good thing. If it keeps moving more to the north, it's going to lose the ability to really produce intense tornadoes. I do want to reiterate that we have this boundary that is basically in place here, and if this storm lifts to the north of the boundary, it's going to go into a cooler environment, so strong tornadoes would not be as likely. But again, that's just west of Plymouth there. Ken Calton's still looking at this storm. Very low-hanging clouds, and again, the new area of interest is on the right for a new developing tornado. They have gone ahead and canceled that tornado emergency, as I just alluded to. So we are back down to a normal, or I would say normal, but PDS tornado warning.
Debris in the road.
This is an approximate tornado path from what we just saw.
All right, so it looks like we have a new MD or
So this is an approximate tornado path. If you have any friends or family in this area, please make sure that they're okay. Basically started near English Lake, went through the Kankakee Fish and Wildlife area, and then just ended on the northwest side of Knox. Again, Knox got super, super lucky. Like, I'm really being honest when I say that. Knox got super lucky this tornado not just ripped right through town. Latest scan still showing a large hook echo, strong inflow. Again, still a PDS tornado warning here for Groverton, Donaldson, and then Plymouth will probably be included in a new warning down the line. The tornado warning for Streeter has now been canceled, so we're back down to 4 tornado warnings. The tornado warning for Streeter has now been canceled. We also have a new tornado warning in southeastern Iowa. That'll be for Fort Madison, fairly populated area here. If you're in Donaldson, West Point, or Fort Madison, you need to be in your safe place. We did have a tornado confirmed by weather spotters not too long ago, just to the west of Donaldson. And then new severe thunderstorm warning in Oklahoma City again. That'll be for 60-mile-per-hour damaging winds, and also some hail is going to be moving into that area. We have a new large severe thunderstorm warning for Denton, Texas. 65-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail are coming. There has been some broad rotation northwest of Decatur, Texas. So if you're over near Gainesville, you need to be staying weather aware, as there is a potential for a tornado with this storm as it continues to move to the east-northeast. Back over to Cannon Calton. This is that new area of rotation near Knox, Indiana. There is a new wall cloud developing here near Knox. And we have another severe thunderstorm watch in Michigan. This is a on-the-ground POV of this storm. You can see that new wall cloud developing there, right in the middle right.
Yeah, good view. I'm tired of.
The new severe thunderstorm watch is for Port Huron, north of Detroit. Kind of the big thumb.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere back in there. Yeah, I saw that flash.
Hey, Dan, for the $20 super chat saying, look for the helpers. You always find who are helping stay hydrated. I'm trying to stay hydrated. This is, again, I mean, I know we're only, it feels like we've been live for like 8 hours with how many things we've covered. We've been live literally for 4 hours and 35 minutes.
Minnesota. That's just a
off the record. We've reached over 1.2 million people with just this live stream today, which is insane. I just want to throw that out there. Like, I don't know what our most viewed severe stream ever is, but like this is the highest in 4.5 hours. I mean, the amount of people that we're reaching with critical life-saving weather coverage today is beyond anything we've ever reached.
Coming down the line.
I really want to thank everybody for sharing the stream, getting the word out there about this event, because we're not, I mean, again, we are basically a weather channel here on YouTube. We are only able to do this with you guys. That's it. We cannot do what we're doing without you guys. And we have a lot of storm chasers that we pay in the field. Every storm chaser that you guys have seen on here, again, we are compensating for their time and all the work that they're doing. We have a huge team behind us now as well. Would not be possible without you guys. It's unbelievable that we're reaching 120,000 people right now in real time.
Thank you, every single person that tuned in. Any new viewer?
Real quickly, I know we're kind of in a little bit of a transition period with this storm. This was a video from earlier from Carmen Parmelo, one of our storm chasers, of the tornado that happened near Kankakee. This was the first large tornado with this discrete supercell. Listen to the audio too. That was the first of several large tornadoes that have happened with this storm.
It's getting rain wrapped.
At the very beginning of this clip, though, you can see the first power flash there. So that was the first of, again, well over 6 tornadoes, I think, that have happened with this supercell now. All right, Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, wanted to talk about the DFW area real quick. We do have quite the QLCS. It's actually starting to bow out just a little bit as it moves into the region. This is most likely going to pose some sort of considerable wind threat. Currently warned for 70-mile-an-hour winds and $half size hail. This should be in Fort Worth sometime the next 15-20 minutes. Dallas a little bit after that, but that's something to keep an eye out there. Also, another thing that I wanted to talk about is just the overall environment up here still. This is still a supercell that is trying to latch onto the same boundary as the one ahead of it did. If it manages to do that, it could actually end up doing almost the same thing in the same sort of places. So unfortunately, all the places that we've been talking about tonight, you are not done. There's still more storms to come. And in fact, we're going to have to see not just one line, but maybe even two lines come through these areas before we're finally going to be done with severe weather for today. That is why the tornado watch is in effect for another 2 hours. I would imagine they're either going to extend the tornado watch or issue a severe thunderstorm watch for this area. There's not as much of a tornado threat with some of the convection back here, just because it is getting cold pooled by the convection and head of it, as well as the environment just isn't as favorable, but there is still going to be some tornado potential. But for now, the biggest focus is still the storms over here in Indiana that remains latched onto the boundary, and any other storm that could latch onto the boundary will do much the same thing. Back down here in Kansas, it does look like we're looking at a similar situation to Texas with damaging winds only. However, it is not as organized. So that means that we're most likely going to see a little bit less of a damaging wind threat. It's just not going to be as strong. Oklahoma City, you guys are finally in the clear. There is still a supercell here that has had a hook on it for quite some time, although the rotation on it is actually relatively weak. So it's not that interesting, but I do expect that to continue up the I-44 corridor, and it could potentially try to produce a tornado if it manages to organize anytime in the next few hours.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. All right. That was the first time I've peed in about 5 hours, for anybody who's wondering. That's how intense this coverage has been this entire time. All right, so real quick, we do have, again, still a PDS tornado warning in effect, and it's actually just gone downgraded. So we're back down to a normal radar-indicated tornado warning. This is for the first time in, I think, almost 3 hours that we've had no PDS tornado warning anywhere. So we're now down to a normal, regular tornado warning for Grovertown, Donaldson, and as well as the Tyner area. There is still a wall cloud, but the storm, again, has been lifting to the north and east, and if it keeps doing that, it's going to go into a very stable environment. So the only way this produces another tornado is if it goes back to the east-southeast. So Plymouth, we still need to be watching this storm closely, because it is going to be online for you guys here pretty soon. This is a live shot near the Dallas-Fort Worth area right now. This is the line of storms that's coming up right now. So again, even though there's no active tornado warning for the Dallas-Fort Worth area, we have significant damaging winds around 70 miles per hour that'll be barreling into the city here over the next several minutes. And on top of that, there is a possibility of embedded tornadoes within this line of thunderstorms. So this is near Denver Trail. This is another live shot on SH 199 on the North Stewart area. See the wind going left to right there. So significant line of thunderstorms is currently rolling in to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I know we have a lot of people that usually tune in from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So obviously, if you guys are over there, damaging winds upwards of 70 miles per hour and embedded tornadoes in this line will be a possibility as this thing continues to move to the east. We did have a tornado warning earlier on this supercell that was south and west there of Austin. There's still a hook, but as of right now, not currently tornadic, just a broad area of rotation. We have one storm chaser on it, so we'll be keeping a close eye on them. We have another line of thunderstorms also ongoing from Brady back to the Texas and Mexico border. So that'll be producing some damaging winds here over the next little while. We have a slew of storms now from Kirksville, Missouri to Emporia, Wichita. Just a huge line of storms developing right now with mostly hail and wind, but embedded tornadoes are going to be on the table. And we still have an area of rotation east of Streeter. There's still an area of rotation actually right now near Streeter. This is in Iowa. Somebody get Storm Chaser Ryan Schull slot 1. There actually might be a lowering on this storm. I'm going to see. We're going to investigate. This is a storm near Nevada. Look at the right side of your screen. See if I can. Hey, what are you seeing on the storm right now?
0 meter to freaking hay bale.
Ryan Schull's going to relay to us, I think.
Gosh, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Might be a lowering now on the right. This is again going towards Nevada and Dwight.
Let's see.
That's not.
Whoa.
Honestly, I am not seeing much. It looks very elevated and it's super cold in front of it. The lightning's pretty good though.
This is the Lake Village, Indiana area. This is the resort. That is not a good sign. Oh my goodness. That is not good. That is a very large emergency response. There are also multiple reports coming out of Lake Village, Indiana, that there are photos and videos that have been shown on social media of structures and commercial signs damaged near US 41 and 300 West Road on the south side of Lake Village. Time estimated by radar, so around 7:12. So again, not good. Can somebody go through the reports dashboard? By the way, if you guys have photos and videos, you can send it in to us. It's at maxvelocitywx.com. There's a link in the description. You can go to maxweather.net too. Either one of those domains will direct you to it. And at the top of the page, it'll show you submit report. And if you have photos and videos, you can send them in. But again, that is very frightening scenes out here where we did have obviously a pretty strong tornado rip through this area. And we're going to continue to keep an eye on this situation. Again, we have a lot of storm chasers that are in this area. And obviously, if any of them go and survey stuff, we'll keep you posted. But storm chaser, even John McKinney has seen some damage and quite frightening scenes over in the Kankakee area, just south there of Montano, just south of Chicago. But we're going to really keep an eye on that here. All right, we got some photos and videos that you guys have sent in. We haven't done this all day. We have had literally no time, but we have some photos and videos that you guys have sent in. This was from earlier over in Taylor County, Texas, with a large wall cloud developing there. Some hail over in Abilene, Texas from earlier. Beautiful rainbow over in Jones County, Texas, a double rainbow. Some hail over in Abilene. There's been a lot of places with like literally accumulating hail. And this was over in Abilene, Texas as well. We had around golf ball sized hail fall there. And then in Livingston County, Illinois, I think this is near Chicago, if I'm not mistaken, a boatload of hail falling there. And again, if you guys have a photo or video, QR code's on your screen. Link is on your screen too. It's also maxvelocitywx.com. This has taken quite the turn. This supercell that was producing a long track tornado has no tornado warning anymore. Again, it's taken a turn. It went from a tornado emergency to now just a normal severe warning over the last 20 minutes. So this storm is lifted north of the boundary. And as we have alluded to, there is a boundary here. Any supercells that go north of the boundary are going to struggle. This one stayed around or just south of it the entire time up until now. So it's good news, at least for right now. Obviously, we still have storms off to the west that are going to be producing this tornado threat too. There's been a broad area of rotation here near Ransom. Got a few storm chasers on this right now. Storm chaser Rob McBay and also Ryan Scholl, who are currently on this storm. We also have a tornado warning still for Fort Madison. If you guys are over in Fort Madison, Iowa, we need to be in our safe place. This did produce a tornado earlier. Pretty strong rotational loft near Donaldson, moving towards Franklin, West Point, and as well as the Denmark area. Storm chaser John White is en route for that storm right now, heading in that direction. So we'll keep an eye on him. Most of the storms right now in Missouri, other than that one, which is kind of out of Missouri now, most of these are mostly wind producers and hail producers. There's obviously an isolated risk of tornadoes. And then back over the Dallas-Fort Worth area, still have a very intense line of thunderstorms coming in. Actively, no tornado warnings for this area. I don't really see any strong areas of rotation, but if you're in Denton County, if you're in Cook County, Tarrant County, you need to be getting away from windows here. Significant line of damaging winds is currently approaching, and a frequent amount of lightning is moving into your area too. We also just got a new severe thunderstorm warning for 2-inch sized hail, 70-mile-per-hour winds. There's also a tornado possible tag on this. There's a little area of very weak rotation that's trying to develop near Tyner. So very small little area of rotation trying to develop there near Tyner. We have multiple storm chasers here, so if anything happens, we'll definitely go over to that. This is a live shot from the Dallas-Fort Worth area on State Route 199, or State Highway 199, of the wind picking up. Again, 60 to 70-mile-per-hour winds currently surging into the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex right now. Thank you, Schrozen, for the super chat. Thank you.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
We are back to a confirmed tornado warning. This one's going to be the one going towards Fort Madison. So if you are in Fort Madison or anywhere near Fort Madison, near Donaldson, there is yet again another confirmed tornado by weather spotters. Also, here's a... Oh, maybe it's not going to work. Heck. Connection failed. I've never seen that before. Let me try refreshing. Oh, there we go. Oh, all right. Well, there was a view of that. All right, once again, we do have a tornado warning. If you are in the Fort Madison area, Franklin and West Point, you need to be in your safe place. Get away from windows again on the lowest floor possible. Again, confirmed tornado right now, moving to the east-northeast. We actually have a live shot inside of this tornado warning. And why is it saying connection failed again? What in the world is going on? There we go. So this is over in Fort Madison. This is looking directly towards this storm. And again, there's a confirmed tornado via weather spotters. A lot of lightning out in the horizon. This is looking west in that direction. So the tornado would be somewhere on the left middle. We can't clearly see it yet. This area of rotation is still about 15 miles to the west of Fort Madison. 15 and a half to be exact. This is another live shot. This is also looking west. This will probably be looking more towards where that tornado is. There's a lake right there, or a river, I should say. If we see any power flashes, it's definitely on the ground. We'll keep that bottom middle of your screen. Again, Fort Madison, we need to be in our safe places right now, away from windows, lowest floor possible. Donaldson as well. Huge shout out to Cody with the $50 super chat. I appreciate your coverage. First saw you last year in the incredible one in North Dakota. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for the super chat. How many confirmed tornadoes today? We are sitting at around a dozen, at least. I don't even know how many we're at this point, but we're at least at a dozen. And a lot of them happened with this one supercell. And huge props, by the way, to the Storm Prediction Center with this forecast. I mean, they've been pretty much spot on today with the forecast. Just north of Watseka, all the way into the Plymouth area. We at least had like 4 or 5 separate tornadoes, maybe more than that. Also, for those in Michigan, I know we have some people tuning in from Michigan right now. We do have a large area of thunderstorms happening near Saginaw back to Grand Rapids. None of these, oh, whoa, look at that. There's a large wall cloud. That is a wall cloud right there. This is in Fort Madison live. There might be a tornado underneath that. That's live. This is literally on this observed tornado warning. Can't believe we even have a view of this. So there's a large wall cloud right there. There's possibly a non-condensed tornado underneath this. This is going again towards Fort Madison, Iowa. You're in Fort Madison. You need to be in your safe place. We have a rotating wall cloud. This is from the Marina camera on the virtual rail fan. And again, if a tornado does drop, it definitely could be strong. I haven't seen any power flashes yet, so it's impossible to really tell for sure if it's on the ground, but we have to assume it is. If there is a tornado right now, it's going to be over Donaldson. That is a look at the storm here, though, from Fort Madison. What a view. There's so much lightning with this storm, so it's pretty easy to see the wall cloud. And you need to be in your shelter if you are in the Fort Madison area. By the way, guys, if you guys are submitting photos and videos to our website, do not submit stuff from our stream. We do not need photos and videos from our stream. Oh, no, that's not the photos that we're talking about. If you have your own photos and stuff, you can send them in. So yeah, left side of your screen's the area of interest. There is so much lightning right now in Fort Madison. That's a hail spike right there, but that right there would be our tornado. So it's near Donaldson, moving directly towards Fort Madison. Storm chaser John White, I believe, might be going that direction. We'll see. As I was just saying, if you are in Michigan, these storms that are up here, these are all elevated hailstorms, a lot of lightning. Not really any tornado concern with these storms right now, and there probably won't be much of any. The tornado concern would come from any sort of discrete cells that are down here in southern Michigan. So southern half of the state needs to be aware. These are all hail and wind storms, which, again, if you are in these warnings, stay away from windows, obviously. We got some $quarter to $half sized hail, some wind. We even had some tennis ball sized and baseball sized hail near Grand Rapids, and that risk is going to continue here over the next few hours. Thank you, Queenie, for the $25 super chat. And anything up here near Davenport is mostly hailstorms right now, too. I'm going to go back to that Fort Madison camera. We still have a lowering, a wall cloud there on the right side of your screen. There is a bowl that is coming down. We have our own storm chaser, John White, going down there, too, right now towards Fort Madison. Still right there in the middle. Thank you, Emerson, for becoming a member. Shout out also to Shelly with the PayPal donation. You are the best weather channel by far. Keep up the great work. I appreciate that. Ryan Scholl is on that storm in Dwight. That's what it looks like right now in Dwight, Illinois. This is the other one that was tornado warning at one point. The only tornado warning that we have right now is a confirmed tornado near Fort Madison. This one was tornado warned, and whenever we get some lightning, you might be able to see it. We're having a few little hints of low clouds.
Yeah, again, another veteran storm chaser.
All right, let's get some of your photos and videos. We got more of them coming in from you guys. This is over in Cook County, Illinois. Some little cheese curd sized hail. This is over in Champaign, Illinois. You can see the storms there from Champaign from earlier today. All the overshooting cloud tops, the clouds spreading aloft. This is from when the Kankakee tornado was in progress, which was, again, a large tornado in eastern Illinois. That is some big hail in Kansas City. Did you make any steak for me? This is Kansas City, Missouri, golf ball sized hail in KCMO, over golf ball sized hail in Kearney, Missouri. This was the PDS tornado taken from the Newton County Public Safety Building. Might be good. I think the tornado was over here. I thought it was rain wrapped at this point. This was in northwestern Indiana. I think that was the radar mega cyclone port. This video sent me from an ex-coworker. What are we recording on, an iPod Touch? This might be the lowest quality video I've seen in a long time. Apologies for the low quality. It's fine. That's the tornado though over in Kankakee, Illinois from earlier. I feel like I'm watching 1950s camera taking a video of a tornado. So over in Oklahoma City, some scud clouds on the horizon. There was a tornado warning in Oklahoma City earlier. Thank you for sending this in. Another big storm there in Normal, Illinois. The Pontiac Kankakee Knox supercell from Crescent City, Illinois at approximately 6:40. Beautiful look there. Wow, look at that lightning with the sunset over in Sedgwick County, Kansas. And here's another video. This is from Eastland, Texas. Very turbulent looking skies. We've again had a lot of thunderstorms rolling across Texas with some pretty high winds and some hail. And we've obviously had a couple tornadoes today too. And again, if you guys have a photo or video, QR code's on your screen. It's also maxvelocitywx.com. Again, we have a new website out. For those that have not already heard, we have a new website, maxvelocitywx.com. Has a ton of stuff on it. This is our brand new website. You can go to your weather tab and look at your forecast for tonight. You can also go to the severe weather tab and look at all sorts of different severe weather things on here. We've already had 9 confirmed tornadoes according to our severe weather headlines. And you can look at a lot of other cool things on here, a lot of different alerts. We've had over 282 hail reports today, 35 wind reports, at least 9 tornado reports as well. All the different mesoscale discussions. We've had almost 24 here today. You can also check out MaxAlert, maxalert.net. Guys, I know a lot of you guys are going to bed, but if you want a personalized way to receive weather alerts tonight and get a phone call, check out maxalert.net. It is one of the top links in the description below. You can also just look it up. But if you want to receive weather alerts tonight and get a direct phone call from me, you can check out MaxAlert. One of the best ways to receive weather alerts. It's literally a direct phone call for me if you're under a life-threatening tornado warning. No false alarms, too. If you are not in the tornado warning for your exact address, you will not get notified. So no need to worry about that. All right, going back to our Fort Madison tornado warning. Again, we do have a tornado that was confirmed a few minutes ago by storm spotters. This is a live look at Fort Madison. If we have a tornado, it's only going to be about 4 miles away from town now. It's going to be southeast of Franklin. It looks like we still have a large lowering there. And that's our wall cloud. So we still have a wall cloud. I don't see a tornado touching the ground right now. But if we have a tornado, it's going to be on the right side of your screen. So again, no active tornado. This is just a live camera. This ain't no live chaser. Thank you, Angela, for becoming a member. The lightning's actually crazy. I mean, we're getting literally maybe 3 or 4 lightning strikes every second. Quick update for those in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Again, significant line of storms now approaching the Interstate 35 corridor. We go over to a live shot in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. This camera, once it loads, is showing us the pretty high winds. This is over on State Highway 199. So the winds are picking up right now, right along Interstate 35, connecting Denton County to Tarrant County. Very many people on that roadway right now. That'll be bottom right of your screen, but pretty significant. A lot of storms going towards Dallas. McKinney, if you're in Dallas and McKinney, get ready for an increasing risk of wind, maybe even an isolated tornado threat. Most of the rotation is pretty broad right now. I don't see any imminent tornado concern, but obviously with any sort of, line of thunderstorms that's ever gone through Dallas-Fort Worth, we always get these little spin-up tornadoes, so we'll need to keep an eye on that. Thank you, Jacob, for the $20 super chat. The area between Wheatfield and Knox is a massive solar farm called Mammoth Solar. Could have been the cause of the mass amount of power flashes. You can see it on satellite. That's good to know. Yeah, so that might, again, that tornado ripped through a lot of places, but that storm luckily is no longer looking very concerning for a tornado. It's mostly been weakening. Tornado Page, he's still staying on, though, in case it does drop another tornado. Thank you, Nate, for the $5 super chat. Max, you're the best. You're the only weatherman as far as we're concerned. We're in Portage, Indiana, so we've got lucky so far tonight. Keep up the great work. I appreciate that. Also, bravo for becoming a member. Somebody just said in the chat, Waco's been quiet so far. You're not done yet. Again, we got a lot of storms, I think, coming out of your west. It's at least a broken line of thunderstorms. You might be quiet for a little bit. The only concern I see right now is going to be down to your south and west. That's going to be heading towards Waco here pretty soon. For those that are wondering about, again, areas that are at risk for severe weather tonight, I have some people asking about like Kentucky and stuff like that. This is our risk of severe weather for tonight. And I know there's some people like Columbus, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and, right along the Kentucky and Missouri border, for example. Some of you guys are asking, like, am I going to see severe weather tonight? What's going to happen here? This is an area that's kind of on the edge of our severe weather risk. We're going to have a line of storms later tonight that's going to roll through this area, but it's going to be overnight. Even in the slight risk, a lot of these areas are talking about a late evening overnight risk. So if you're in the yellow area or the green area here, there is a real possibility that you might not even have severe weather until after midnight. So make sure that you have ways to receive alerts. You can use Max Alert too. It's one of those personalized ways to get weather alerts if you are under a severe warning or tornado warning tonight. But on top of that, just have a weather radio ready to go. Put new batteries in it if you've not done that already for this severe weather season. And also have ways to receive alerts on your phone. One of those can be Max Alert. Another one could be a random weather app, whatever it might be. So make sure to do so. And also, if you need a forecast, go to maxweather or maxweather.net. It's also maxvelocitywx.com because we have a way that you can look up your exact location for a weather forecast on that website. There's also a link in the description.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
We have a new tornado warning. They've gone ahead and tornado warned that storm that produced several tornadoes. So new tornado warning near La Pez, Pine Station, Woodland, Wyatt, and North Liberty. So if you are in this tornado warning, seek shelter immediately. Get away from windows. Get on the lowest floor possible and get to an interior room of your home or building. Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, update out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. There's quite the flash flooding situation ongoing right now. There are reports of 6 to 10 inches of water across the interstate and multiple rescues ongoing. Flash flood warning is in effect for the area, and I'd expect that to get worse as more rain is expected to fall.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. All right, so flash flood warning here. Flash flooding was not really a big concern today, but Grand Rapids, unfortunately, is seeing flash flooding. So let me put Tornado Pagey slots, probably 3. Actually, slot 1 or 3 is fine. Doesn't really matter which one. All right, so Tornado Page is going up into the storm. This is a tornado warning again in northern Indiana. Heading towards South Bend. This is pretty close to South Bend, Indiana. This is what it looks like right now in the tornado warning.
Tornado warning again.
Yes, I was wondering.
Thanks, Stu, for the $20 super chat.
Okay, guys. Heads up, Lakeville.
So off to the left would be the area of interest. There's a little hook that has reached down all the way to Route 6. Velocities are pretty weak. Rotation's a little bit stronger, though, aloft.
So Lakeville, Highway 31.
Thanks, Steven, for the PayPal donation.
We are tornado.
And Steven for the Venmo donation. From Denton, Texas, you do a great job. Appreciate that. By the way, for anybody else that's donated, I really appreciate it. I've missed a lot of them. Obviously, been on a tornado outbreak.
Right.
Apparently, there's been reports of funnel clouds on this storm. From what I'm seeing, there's reports of a funnel cloud or funnel clouds south of South Bend. There's also a storm near Dwight that obviously has had a hook for a while, but it's been behind the boundary for a while. There's an outflow boundary that is way out in front of that storm. So the tornado risk is pretty low in this storm for right now. But we'll continue to keep an eye on it. But if you're over here, there's a lot of cleanup efforts going on right now. We obviously had a lot of large tornadoes earlier. Over in Kankakee and near Herscher, there was a lot of large tornadoes earlier. If you are in this area doing cleanup efforts, in about 30 minutes to an hour, there will be an outflow boundary, which is a gust front coming through, and then actual thunderstorms. It'll be best to go back indoors to a sturdy structure while these storms pass. I'm not saying there's going to be another tornado here, but strong storms are going to be possible as this line continues to push to the east over the next several minutes. Back over to Fort Madison. We still have a confirmed tornado warning. If you are in Fort Madison, now is the time to be in your safe place. There could be a tornado arriving in the next few minutes. We've got a large wall cloud. Bottom middle of your screen is a live camera that is inside of this tornado warning in Fort Madison. And so if there's a tornado, we should be able to see it. But power outages are possible. And obviously, a tornado could be on the ground at any moment or might already be on the ground right now. If we go back over to the live shot, this is again in Fort Madison. You can see on the right side of your screen is the area of interest. This is looking over the river west of Dallas, Illinois. So this is over the, I think it's the Mississippi River, right? Mississippi River. And so this is looking right over the Mississippi River. And again, if there's a tornado beyond the middle of your screen, it's going to be coming up here in a few minutes towards the town. This is near the Fort Madison Municipal Airport. Just west of there is where the strongest area of rotation is. There's a lot of lightning. And if there were a tornado, it'd be crossing over Route 61 here in just a few minutes. Kankakee. I forgot how to pronounce it already. Welcome to. It wouldn't be a max velocity stream without a mispronunciation in every stream. Thank you, Andrew, for the $50 super chat. Most of the severe weather in Michigan will be mostly a wind threat and a hail threat. Tornado threat's pretty low. Was that a power flash off to the right, or was that lightning? Back over to Tornado Pagey. They're inside of the tornado warning near Plymouth, Indiana right now. They're going directly up Highway 30, US Highway 31. Last couple scans are actually showing a little bit more rotation now. It doesn't look impressive. It doesn't look as crazy as earlier. Did we get a new tornado warning? Or did it just not pop up? What the heck? Why did it just play a sound effect? That's interesting. All right, well, I don't know if anybody else heard that, but that was interesting. Over here east of North Liberty, the rotation's not as impressive as earlier, but it is definitely strengthening. So broad area of rotation moving towards State Route 33, I believe that is, or 331. Woodland and Wyatt will be in the path of this. It's over Pine Station now. So potential tornado risk going towards Coburn, just on the south side of South Bend. If you are over in South Bend, Indiana, you'll be staying alert here. Apparently, there are storm chasers reporting funnel clouds in the storm near Nevada, Illinois, but I don't think that's even true. Apparently, storm chaser Ryan Schull, who's on that storm, just tweeted, it's extremely elevated and it's 54-degree temperatures in front of it. Again, if you look at radar, I'm going to do a little teaching lesson here for everybody here, because I know a lot of you guys are tuning in from Illinois and even Indiana, but this right here is an outflow boundary. All right. That's all cold and stable air that's pushing out in front of this. So the tornado risk in this batch of storms here is basically non-existent. It's at least very low. The only way one of these would produce a tornado is if this hook got to the outflow boundary. At this point, it would take, I don't know, a crazy magician trick for that to even happen, because like this is nowhere near the boundary. I mean, this is like a 10-mile difference. So again, not really looking at a tornado risk here. Again, it's mostly going to be wind. This is back to Fort Madison. We did have a confirmed tornado warning here. The latest radar scan or the latest update from the National Weather Service is that it is back to radar indicated. So this is a live shot in Fort Madison with rotation now over the northwest side. So this is approaching the Fort Madison Municipal Airport. So this is live in Fort Madison. If there were a tornado, it'd be in the middle of your screen there. You got to see a little lowering there right above the street lights or whatever the lights those are. It's not going to be at the top of your screen. It's going to be kind of rain wrapped a little bit there.
Shalom, family, and aloha from the Hawaiian Islands. This is your sister Chaya the Elect with the McKesseldeck News. If you missed today's episode of McKesseldeck News, you can watch it now on my YouTube channel at Chaya the Elect. And while you're there, go ahead and like and subscribe. I hope to see you soon. And that's with real love and real respect. Shalom, family. It's the McKesseldeck News Hour.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. Man, it's a lot going on with these tornadoes. How is everyone? I pray that you all are well. I saw you, Sister Judy. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. These are some serious tornadoes because this is a nighttime situation. I'm going to return to Max, but I pray that everyone is well. Let me cut this down. I pray that everyone is well with just so much that's going on around the world, right? There's a ton that's going on. We are even expecting a serious Kona storm here in the Hawaiian Islands, particularly Friday and Saturday. They are actually saying that this is going to be record-breaking in Hawaii, and that they may get up to some areas 10 to 12 inches of rain, family. That's a lot. That's a lot. So thank you to those that jumped into the live stream for these tornado alerts. Definitely share the stream with family, friends. This is a nighttime event, so some people may not even be aware of this. And these tornado sirens don't always go off. That's right. We had plenty of times where these tornado sirens have not gone off. So I thank you all for joining the McKezeldeck Network. We appreciate our brother Max Velocity for always bringing these live streams on in the case of weather emergencies. So I try to share the stream so as many people can get the information, because you're definitely not seeing this on mainstream news. Not at all. They don't bring live events anymore. I guess unless it's regarding war or something, they still don't even bring that. So thank you to those in the live chat or that jumped into the live chat. But yeah, mainstream media no longer really reports this type of thing. Kind of pretty much got to let it happens, and then after the fact, that's when they report it. So thank you to those that are joined. Praying for all. Family, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm going to throw up the link. As a matter of fact, spread the word on this one here and type it in. Peace, not war. That is the hashtag, and that is the website. There you go. I'm going to put it up in the live chat there. For those watching on Instagram, as well as Facebook, those that are watching from TikTok on the McKezeldeck Network, is live streaming as well at the McKezeldeck Network. But make sure you subscribe to the website, family. It's free. You got all kind of resources there. Audio books are there. If there's some PDFs that you're missing, there's some you can download for free at the McKezeldeck Library. And like, again, audio books. We're going to be putting up more. It's just very time consuming, and it's just so much that's going on with the world. You got to really balance your time and your energy so that you have the strength to be able to endure. I'm actually going to be uploading later on this evening some word regarding war. There's always been war and rumors of war. I have a good message that the Holy Spirit put on my heart today to give to my brothers and sisters regarding the time that we are living in. So I'm going to share that with you all. Shalom, those that have been popping in and out of the live stream. We've been having damaging tornadoes throughout many parts of the Midwest. I am sharing the live stream from our brother Max Velocity. These tornadoes that are coming through the Midwest right now, Indiana, parts of Illinois, Missouri, Oklahoma, look very catastrophic, family. Catastrophic damage going on around the Midwest right now. And we're just at the beginning of this tornado season, just at the beginning. So I'm going to tune in over here to Max, cut him back up, see what's going on. Wow, look at the hail damage. Amazing.
That is crazy. I don't know if that was part of it. The whole hood of the trunk is damaged. This is when you get the inflatable pool that you usually have in the summer and put it right over top of your car and inflate it. And tie it down with some really tight rope or some blankets. If you're excellent with blankets, you put them on the car. There you go. This is over in Pulaski County, Indiana.
Family, can you imagine the insurance company and what they're thinking with all this damage? Yeah, they're thinking about we're about to go bankrupt. We're about to file bankrupt.
McNamara High School and Junior High hit with hail and tornado winds. Severe damage to windows, broken glass. The room and gym floor is flooded. See the broken glass there at the top of your screen.
Wow.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
All right, we'll go back to this in a second. We have a new tornado warning that was just
Tornado
issued.
warning.
This one is going to be for those in Illinois. This is south of Princeton. little area of rotation right now. This is going towards Hennepin and Spring Valley, just to the west of Peru and La Salle. If you're in this tornado warning, get to your safe place away from windows, lowest floor possible, and get to an interior room of your home or building. This is just south of Princeton, south of Interstate 80. And it will be moving in the direction of Interstate 39. Our strongest area of rotation is still a few miles away from Interstate 180. We'll be moving towards Bureau Junction, Miller Anderson, Woods State Natural Area, and then Hennepin's in the path of this. And main area of rotation is just southeast here of Tiskalawa. Probably not saying that name right. There's a lot of gibberish. New severe thunderstorm warning is going to be including Burlington, Stronghurst, La Harpe, and Fort Madison. That'll be for 60-mile-per-hour winds. Ping pong ball size tail, and there's also a tornado possible label on this. So main area of rotation right now is northwest side of Fort Madison. And no confirmed tornado as of right now. We've had some cameras looking at it, but nothing definitive in terms of view of that right now. Neff with the $20 super chat just said, any concern of tornadoes from the storm line moving through the Overland Park, Kansas area? I don't think so. Mostly wind and hail. These storms are, for the most part, if there were to be a tornado threat, it'd be down to your south. It'd be down here. Up here to the north, everything's pretty much down to your south. There's really not much wind shear there anymore to really produce a tornado threat. Outflow boundaries move down to the south, so our main threat will be down near Lee's Summit.
Shalom there, KNC Auto.
This is footage from the tornado in Wheatfield, Indiana,
Instagram.
From earlier.
Shalom over there
Holy
to
crap.
Indy Lindy. Sending prayers over there to you, Indy Lindy, over there in Indianapolis.
I'm getting a video.
And Sanibel 62 over on
I can't believe this guy took a
for
video
joining the live stream.
of it. I will never recommend at night taking photos or videos of tornadoes or trying to do it.
Exactly.
I will never recommend it to you guys. I want to be honest. Like I don't know why some people do it. I mean, even if I were like, if I'm a storm chaser, it's different. But if I am at my residence, I'm not looking outside to look at a tornado. I mean, that's a decision that you're willing to make, and so be it. But there's just no way I would ever do that. To put into simplistic terms, and I don't know why some people do it, and I don't get it. Like the risk that you're taking is so high because you don't know what's out there. And you might not even know the tornado is like 2 feet from you. We have a huge flash flood warning.
It's coming to Hawaii.
Huge flash flood warning. 7 million people were just issued into a flash flood warning in the
Wow.
Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Dallas-Fort Worth
Until
area.
almost 1 in the morning tonight. Literally the entire
Text your
Dallas-Fort Worth
families.
Metroplex was just issued into a flash flood warning.
Wow. Dallas Metroplex. Let me put it up here.
Thank you, CJ, for the $20 super chat. Great work, brother. Keep it up. Appreciate that. That is the largest. That might be the most people I've ever seen in a flash flood warning in my life.
Exactly. It's dangerous.
All right, we have a few more photos and videos from you guys. This is another video that was just sent in from one of our viewers over in Kankakee County, or Kankakee, Illinois. That huge pipe. Thank you, Nisa, as well as Jim for the Venmo donations. Really cool lightning strike over in Kansas City. And then here's another, wow, amazing lightning strike photos here over in Ardmore, Oklahoma. This is one of the more impressive lightning strikes I've seen in 2026. If you guys have any photos or videos, again, QR code's on your screen. It is also reports.maxvelocitywx.com. Or you can just go to my new website, maxvelocitywx.com.
Yeah, I like that.
We still have a tornado warning in northern Indiana. Main area of rotation's gotten kind of broad, but it's over Coburn. Still a little hook on this thing. We got 2 storm chasers on this. Somebody changed storm intermediate to slot 1. We got storm intermediate, and then we got tornado Pagey currently on this storm. Still moving to the east-northeast. We still have again, we do have a tornado warning over here in Illinois. This is our only active warning when it comes to a tornadic storm here in Illinois right now. Just crossed over Interstate 180 near Hennepin. This is moving towards Spring Valley, Peru, LaSalle, and Oglesby. If you guys are in any of those locations, make sure that you're staying away from windows, lowest floor possible. Get to an interior room of your home or building. We also have a tornado warning just southwest of Burlington still. This one's going to be allowed to expire. So severe thunderstorm warning will take over. The tornado warning main area of rotation has been disintegrating over the last few minutes, but this is still what it looks like over there in Fort Madison right now. There's been a lot of lightning over the last few minutes. We've had a few visuals of lowerings, but nothing I would say definitive enough to say there's definitely a tornado here. I believe they're actually going to cancel that here in the next minute or two. Back over Dallas-Fort Worth, we got an intense line of thunderstorms moving through right now. Damaging winds, the biggest concern.
McKinney,
Texas.
Texas.
See if we have any rotation right now, and for the most part, it's all wind. The tornado risk once again is pretty low, I'd say, for the Dallas-Fort Worth area right now. But we'll keep an eye on any storms that might be rotating, but nothing imminent at this moment.
Got anybody with family in Dallas area? Let them know. Be on alert.
Area. The winds are pretty strong right now in Dallas-Fort Worth. This is a live shot on US 67 at CTP. Wind is picking up right now. By the way, guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. I know we have a lot of new people here on today's stream, but obviously we're going to be live here for the next several hours with tornado outbreak coverage. We'll be live tomorrow as well for more tornado outbreak coverage. There could be more tornadoes tomorrow as well, but obviously make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Like the stream as well. Helps get this out to more people. If you have friends or family in the path of severe storms and you want a way to have coverage tonight, again, we are providing completely free coverage. We do not go off air, you know, if a tornado warning expires in a certain place. Like, I know some news stations do that, and that's like a local market thing, but we are live here as long as we possibly can until my voice dies. So if you guys have a friend or family in the path of storms, we're here for you, at least for the next several hours. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning, 60-mile-per-hour winds, quarter-sized hail for Macon, back into Lexington and Richmond. Carrollton's also included in that. 60-mile-per-hour winds, quarter-sized hail. The video from earlier from one of our storm chasers, Carmen Parmello, on a large tornado.
Do you hear it roaring?
Barely see it, but it's right there in the middle of your screen. The large tornado. This was the first of several that happened.
It's getting rain wrapped.
That was back over in Kankakee area.
That's just outside.
Are those people parked under an overpass? Are we being serious again? Can't tell if that's what that is at the bottom right. I don't know if that is, but guys, do not park under overpasses. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's blurry, but do not park under an overpass if you are inside of any severe warning. This is in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Also, they have gone ahead and canceled that tornado warning for Fort Madison.
What time is it in
You guys
Dallas?
remember that video from earlier from Storm Chaser Nick Gorman? He went right up to somebody's car and said, "Get out of the way." Be under an overpass. It was during a tornado warning, I'm pretty sure. If you guys did not see that video, it's on our social media at Facebook and as well as on Twitter at MaxVelocityWX. If you guys do have Facebook or Twitter, make sure to follow us on there, especially Facebook. We have a lot of updates on both platforms, but links are in the description.
It's 9:46 in Dallas right now. 9:46. Yeah.
I know a lot of you guys have been reaching out on our platforms with updates and stuff like that. And again, if you guys do have any updates, I highly recommend just sending us a photo or video on our reports.maxvelocitywx.com website. It's really easy to do, guys. All right. And honestly, everybody in the stream right now can go to this website, because if you guys go here, go to the website, maxvelocitywx.com, click submit report. And you guys can actually, if you don't have any photos or videos, you can also just submit where you're tuning in from. You can do a little location report, click on the map wherever you're tuning in from, and then submit. We can actually see where you guys are tuning in from on stream. And sometime here pretty soon, we're gonna have a much easier way to do this, so you don't have to go to our website. You can maybe even do it somewhere else, and we'll have more details here soon. But if you guys have a text report, a media report, anything like that, send it in to us, and we'll try our best to relay that information as well. We have an entire team of people behind us as well, relaying stuff and giving us the latest details on the situations that happened today and what else is happening here down the road as well. Cody with the super chat just asked about any hail cores in Dallas-Fort Worth. Not really. It's all wind. It's all wind and the lightning, and also the flooding risk is obviously there right now too. Thank you, Helm Muth, for the $50 super chat. Really appreciate that. Just signed up for Max Alert. Appreciate you signing up. It's a great way to receive alerts tonight. I know a lot of you guys will be going to bed here in the next hour or two, and if you are planning on doing so, at the bare minimum, have a lot of ways to receive warnings. And obviously, if you want another way to receive weather alerts, check out maxalert.net. It's a service where I basically will call you if you're under a tornado warning or a significant severe thunderstorm warning, and a lot of other weather alerts are also included in that. You can set up preferences and stuff like that, and you can also do a test call if you log in, and all that good stuff. You still have one tornado warning in effect near Spring Valley in Illinois. It's a broad area of rotation right now going towards Peru and LaSalle. There is actively no other tornado warnings right now. This is the only one that we have. It's going towards Ottawa, Marseilles, and as well as the Morris area. So if you are in this tornado warning, continue to stay away from windows and lowest floor possible. We have a slew of flash flood warnings across the country right now. I want to get the exact number. We have 7 flash flood warnings, and again, one of those includes 4 major counties in Dallas-Fort Worth. We have some damage reports coming out of the Bridgeport, Texas area.
Major damage in Dallas.
Emergency manager is reporting downed trees on CR 3250 north of Paradise. Or downed trees on Highway 101 north of Chico. We had a 66-mile-per-hour wind gust measure.
Shalom there, Jen Pierre.
Texas as well.
Over on Instagram. Thanks for joining the live stream.
Again, strong line of thunderstorms moving into the Dallas.
We are live streaming with max velocity. These catastrophic tornadoes passing through the Midwest. And lots of flooding going on right now in the Dallas metro area.
Good news is that it is no
And
longer
high winds,
at least for the time being.
damaging hail. This is about a 1,000-mile stretch that this warning is in effect.
We're going to see a whole lot. We'll go over to them. They're in a field.
Will be going on all night. Have any family in these areas?
Where there would be a tornado, but lightning has decreased
Gotta
substantially
be
in the
aware.
last several minutes. There's almost no lightning, so if there was anything on this supercell, we wouldn't really have much of a clue anymore.
I definitely can't chase tomorrow whether I want to or not. I don't have it.
Bree with the $10 super chat just said, I'm in Fort Worth now. It went from 0 to find NOAA in 2 minutes. Even Houston doesn't have squall lines this rough. If we have any more cameras from Fort Worth, you can just put in slot 3 or anywhere in the DFW area. Got a report in the chat of a power flicker in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Speaking of power flicker, we have now about 60,000 customers without power in the United States. Not a really high number, obviously. This is, in my opinion, honestly, pretty low. Texas has about 12,000 customers without power. And Cook County actually has some power outages. That's where wind gusts are up to 70 miles per hour right now. But Indiana, you can pretty much tell where these tornadoes have gone. This is your tornado path. Newton County has over 30% without power. This is where that large tornado struck. Jasper County, a different large tornado struck your area. Stark County, we also had a large tornado strike that area. Also, we do have a new tornado warning continuation for Bureau and Putnam counties in Illinois, so they are continuing this tornado warning. It only includes Spring Valley right now. It's a pretty tiny tornado warning now. If you're in Peru or LaSalle or Oglesby, Illinois, be ready to go to your safe place. Again, no active tornado warning at this moment, but obviously this area of rotation is going right towards you right now. It is moving to the east at about 30 miles per hour. All right, this is what it looks like in terms of all the people that are tuning in right now. We got a little location map. And again, if you guys want to have your location on this map, go to reports.maxvelocitywx.com. It's one of the links down below. These are kind of the hotspots where everybody's tuning in from right now. Dallas, Fort Worth, Kansas City, St. Louis, and then everywhere over here in the Midwest, like South Bend, Chicago, surrounding areas. That's where the majority of you guys are tuning in from right now. It's mostly in these areas here in the Midwest. Dallas, Fort Worth has quite a bit of people. Tulsa, Fayetteville, Peoria are some of the honorable mentions.
That's where all the warnings
one person
are.
apparently in Alaska too.
Up. That's their area.
We have a lot of people tuning in from Dallas right now. Hey Rebel, can I show that video, or is it in the reports dashboard? I found it. Never mind. This is a video that we just got sent in of kind of just horrific scenes over in Kankakee, Illinois. This is one of our viewers that sent this in. of the damage. I mean, God. I don't know who that is out there. There's a person out there, obviously very dangerous and catastrophic levels of damage that we have here. And there's just trees down everywhere. They've already declared a mass casualty of incident here.
Jeez.
In Kankakee County.
What's going on? It's time to get prayed up and under the hedge.
Power lines ripped to shreds, thrown into the fields here. Tree branches and large tree branches just slung all over the place. And it looks like vehicles back in there. I can't tell, you know, these vehicles are tossed around or anything. That one looks like it stood still. I don't know what that is there. Again, very difficult to tell with some of these angles, but obviously terrible stuff. This is a video. I can't videos like this. This is crazy. Look at all the hail falling in the...
That's a devastating tornado. That looks like something out of the movies. I really pray that people are awakened spiritually with all these events that are happening. It brings them closer to the loving Father, brings them to repentance and forgiveness. Truly needed in this earth. Wow, huge tornado. Imagine it. Unbelievable.
This is a pretty crazy looking storm there. This is another video sent in from Kankakee. My God. I can't imagine what those children are thinking. You just see a home on, like, this is the real story. Like, homes just fully damaged or almost destroyed. And this is why we always say go to the lowest floor possible. It's because of this reason here. Obviously, if you're on the top story of whatever building that was, I mean, you might not even be alive. And there's stuff like tossed into the trees and stuff like that too.
Devastating.
Like that right there. I don't know what that is, but there's something caught up into the tree.
Devastation everywhere.
Scary. And if you guys have any photos or videos, it's reports.maxvelocitywx.com. QR code is also on your screen. I can only imagine the other damage that has happened too. I mean, again, there's a lot of damage out there, obviously, but at the same time, we're not going to see all the visual damage probably until tomorrow. I mean, there's a lot of cleanup ongoing probably already tonight, and unfortunately those cleanup efforts are not going to last much longer in Kankakee because we do have a cluster of storms now moving into the area with damaging wind, or gusty winds at least being a possibility, and a lot of lightning. So unfortunately, if you are over here south of Chicago Heights and you're doing cleanup right now because of that large tornado that struck, you know, there's more storms coming. They are not done. We do have a new severe warning for Elkhart, Indiana, back over south of Three Rivers. That'll be for 60-mile-per-hour winds and ping-pong ball-sized hail. And also back over the Dallas-Fort Worth area, we got some pretty nasty storms rolling in right now. This is on I-10 here over near Dallas-Fort Worth. There's still a severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds going through Frisco, Plano, Dallas, Irving, Garland, McKinney.
Texas, wow.
Tons of lightning. And visibility is down to about a half a mile. Maybe even lower, depending where you're at. Can we get any new thing in slot 1? We have a new severe thunderstorm warning southeast of Wichita near Winfield for 60-mile-per-hour winds. There's a little bit of rotation, a couple little kinks on this leading edge of the line. So low-end tornado threat right now in southern Kansas. Back over near Kansas City. I know we have some of you guys tuning in from Kansas City. And again, I know there's a lot of storms here. I honestly think one of the biggest concerns over the next half hour to an hour is going to be flooding. We got a train of storms going southwest to northeast. And so over here, south of Kansas City, there's a real risk right now of flash flooding becoming a concern. And so this area of storms right now currently moving to the northeast. Very slowly, not really moving much of anywhere. So if you're in a low-lying area, definitely stay vigilant here. There's been a lot of hail reports out of these storms too. Low-end tornado potential still exists with those storms. For the first time in almost 5.5 hours, we have no active tornado warnings. That is crazy, to say the least. We've had tornado warnings literally nonstop for about 5 hours Again, we're not done with severe weather by any means tonight, but we have gotten to a lull where there are no active tornado warnings, which is, again, shocking with how today has gone. I do want to remind you guys that the moderate risk of severe weather has been allowed to continue, so we still have a moderate risk of severe weather in place, and there could be more supercells that try to fire in this area over the next couple of hours. So, again, Bloomington, Peoria, Galesburg, back towards Plymouth, Kentland, we still have a moderate risk of severe weather. Enhanced risk of severe weather goes all the way from southwest Michigan back into the Dallas-Fort Worth area still. Slight risk includes Fort Smith, Fayetteville, Springfield, St. Louis, Indianapolis, Detroit, and then a level 1 out of 5 marginal threat of severe weather for Cleveland near Pittsburgh, and then back towards San Antonio. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but tomorrow we have another large slight risk of severe weather from the mid-Atlantic back into the deep south. Again, I think we'll be live again tomorrow covering that, so make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. There's a potential for more strong tornadoes tomorrow in both the Ohio Valley and also the deep south. So, again, tornado threat is nowhere near done. And today's already been crazy, and I mean, tomorrow could be another little crazy afternoon, and maybe even morning. Might even have a morning tornado threat there. I think it's safe to assume that this storm right now that's moving to Michigan has, for the most part, fallen apart. I do not see anything crazy here that would indicate that this thing's going to go from 0 to 60.
Well, family, I'm going to get out of here. I'm getting ready to have me some dinner, and feed my husband. And Brother Yosef sends his love. Continue to pray for all that are in the eye of these dangerous storms, especially coming through tonight. Pray that the Heavenly Father, that his will is done on this earth. That's the best prayer that we can pray. Pray for the safety and protection of others, and pray that the things that are happening in this world bring people to forgiveness and repentance and to love one another. Unity, that's what we really need as a people. We have to learn, all of us, to love thy neighbor. That's the commandment. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Again, smash the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the different, to the channel. We have different domains and so forth. Peace, love, unity, respect, and peace not war, for sure. There's so much going on, even in the Middle East. As we speak on these tornadoes, there's a lot going on in the Middle East. So just continue to pray. And prayer is an action word. It's not just what we say with our mouths, brothers and sisters, but it's actually how we live. It's what we show other people. I appreciate you joining the live stream, family. And I will see you all soon. Pray for us in Hawaii as this big Kona storm comes through. And I'll see you soon. As always, peace, love, unity, and respect from Maui, Hawaii. Shalom.